Yes, sir.
Pandora, you ready?
I am ready.
Ryan, you ready? Sorry,
I am.
Ryan. Brain, sorry. It's
Oh,
one letter. It's
oh,
one
okay.
letter disposed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cirrus, are you ready?
Yes.
Wuulfgragh, are you ready?
Beep.
Cool.
Si signor.
Thank you. Alright, we're just gonna fucking hop straight back into it. First, we're going to we're gonna kind of go back in time a bit. Wuulfgragh is going to say as much as he wants on the way to the site, because you guys had about 4 hours of travel.
Instead of typing D&D Beyond, I typed in D&D Be Gone. I'm sorry, I just had to share that.
Yeah, those look cool. Alright.
Yeah, I'll just kind of explain the general background of what I've found at the guild halls and just explain what I've seen to the rest of the party, so it's not just just random.
Okay. Do you give the entire story?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, cool. So just you can assume what you've heard out of character, you've now heard in character, as far as the Dragonborn disappearances, the time frame, how frequently, stuff like that.
I will also share the fact that I heard that Rock has gone missing too.
Yeah, new information to some of you, or to all of you, I think.
Yeah.
That Rock is missing.
Shut up, whoever did that.
Okay. All right. We'll go ahead and get started.
Yeah. What's our bong rip number today?
The fuck?
Come on, Ryan. Thank you. 9.
Minecraft is launched for me. Okay. All right. Shit, my shit is acting up. Not a good time to do this.
But it usually is the time.
There we go. Okay. You all arrive at this site, this sort of predetermined location by Wuulfgragh, by the information that was given. Not hard to find, considering that it is on the main road, one of the main roads out of the Tesh. What you see is 3 carts, horse-drawn, with cloth tops to cover the people within. The horses slaughtered. The tops of the carts destroyed to eliminate any meager cover they may have provided. The lead cart's wheels are about 1 inch, 2 inches submerged in mud, just naturally occurring on the road. One elongated shard of ice fully encompasses both of the right side wheels, freezing them into the mud, making forward movement by this entire caravan impossible. The rear cart is turned over on its side, taking up a majority of the road, making a retreat back towards the city impossible as well. 5 bodies litter this ambush site, 2 of which appear to be hired guard, maybe adventurers, something of that sort. The other 3 appear to be merchants, traders, that sort of thing. You see one individual laying on the ground, sort of his body still almost in mid-run position as he collapsed. His skin is bubbling and melting off. The area in front of him, the way he was running, is also stripped of vegetation. All grass and forest life has been just obliterated. You see another individual taking refuge behind some small tree. However, even with this small refuge, they were apparently unable to escape the inferno that stole life from them and the tree they hid behind in one movement. Their temporary cover, this large oak tree, even now engulfed in flames. Standing here, being shocked, taking everything in, you all recognize one of the bodies here. Laying on top of that last cart, the one closest to you, the one on its side, their back snapped from some intensive immediate force, is the woman that was very recently identified as Colette. That covers what you do see. I'll now move on to what you do not see. What you do not see is, understandably, the person that has been reported missing, this crystalline dragonborn. You also do not see survivors. The most interesting of all, perhaps, is that you do not see any enemies. You all have weapons, spells at the ready, but you lack a target to focus them on at the moment. It is deathly quiet. No animals of the land or the sky are within range to be heard. The only things you hear are the crackling of this fire that is engulfing this large oak tree and the low whistling of wind through the grass around you as you all stand there taking this all in. Yes. What do you all want to do?
Wuulfgragh had a question.
Yes. Yes, Sam. Answer your questions, yes.
Answer is yes.
My bad.
Eurus will go and start taking a look at the bodies just to see if there's anything he can figure out.
For sure. Yeah, you
I would like. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Zipper.
Oh, I was just gonna circle outside and look for any tracks that left, the most recent tracks that might have left or something like that.
For sure. Yeah. Sirius, what are you trying to ascertain?
To see if there's anything that isn't particularly apparent. I think probably the one he would be most interested in is the one we've seen before, the one that doesn't look like there's specific elemental damage. It looks like there's something has either hit or there's been some kind of force. I think that's probably
check that out with him and help if I can.
Oh, yes, we'll have Pandora and Sirius go check at that. You guys can just make an investigation check. Wuulfgragh and Xavier, you guys are just looking for tracks. Xavier, you can either do it with advantage or you guys can both roll. Just say a nature check.
The nature check?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it. You want me to do it with advantage, Sam, or do you want to roll one too? I have plus 5.
Roll with advantage.
Looks like 16. Thank goodness for advantage.
16, okay. And then investigation check for you two.
I'll be helping you, Sirius.
Oh, you're helping? Cool. I'll roll with
I only
advantage
have a
then.
+1 and no proficiency.
14.
A 14. Okay. Yeah, seriously, you kind of with Pandora at your side, slowly approach this caravan. You kind of get to that first one, the closest one to you, the one that's tipped over, and you just kind of gently pull this person off the cart and kind of lay them on the ground. Their back just gives way. They fold backwards instead of forward. Their spine is in 4 or 5 feet.
Ouch.
You kind of lay them down, kind of with a kind of grimace on your face. You kind of look them over, 14. Yeah, there's no. You've kind of ascertained that the 3 like elemental types of damage you've seen so far are acid, fire, and cold. None of these marks of those elements on this person.
What
It seems
about-
like they were slain by being thrown into the car.
Right.
I was
Okay.
gonna ask if a medicine check would turn up anything different.
You can make a medicine check as well if you'd like.
Yeah. I have a +4. What do you have, Sirius?
I have +8.
I will assist you.
Cool. 27.
Cool. And very good.
27. Okay. Yeah. 27 definitely a lot better than 14. Yeah. You kind of give them a once over. No external wounds that you can see. I mean, there's a few scrapes and scratches like they were in a fight, but nothing that would even, qualify like a healing spell. I mean, just like natural damage in a fight. It seems like the only real damage this person took was the one that slayed her.
Right. And it looks like the actual wound that's there looks like it's like what I'm imagining is like there's like the side of the cart that goes up and they've just like cracked along the like that's and the wounds like match that.
Yeah, you kind of flip her over, kind of respectfully, obviously, kind of pulling up the back of her shirt and kind of her armor, and just kind of taking a look at her back, and it's just this, just midnight black, just bruise and wound on her back. Some of the bone, some of the spine is kind of peeking out through the skin.
Doesn't look like she was taken out first.
Hard to say.
'Cause I just
Which
went
order
back
they were
to
taken
the
out in?
Collateral, like an item of value.
I would say,
Think
kind
his
of on that
casualty was-
thought, it was, sorry, collateral is the word. I think I've
collateral,
said
not
both,
casualty.
but collateral
Okay.
collateral is the word. Anyone that wants to can just make an intelligence check on the word collateral. Anyone that wants to, yeah.
Also, with that, because that medicine check was pretty high, can I tell how long it's been since this has happened?
Absolutely.
Someone got a natural 20!
Two people got a
Yeah.
natural 20.
Shit.
I am
all
a
the dice are
genius.
piling up.
I am a genius.
The dice
Wuulfgragh
gods
and Malik,
decide
that's
still, I
very
see.
thematic.
We are a genius.
Okay. I'll say Rain, Malik, and Wuulfgragh. Wuulfgragh, you especially. You get the sense that it's not collateral, like something of value. It's collateral damage. Like a life that didn't need to be existed, but was in the pursuit of something else.
While they are investigating the body, I want to examine the effects that have waylaid this caravan. So the ice, the swath that looks burned, and then I believe there was like another bit that was like decayed, shriveled up vegetation. Was that correct?
Yeah, so the decayed vegetation is just sort of just like a large swath of land in front of the person that was running, and their skin has been sort of like boiled and like bubbled and melted off. You get the sense that it's acidic.
The ice. I believe the fire is gonna be hard to tell because fire spreads. The ice, is that like a singular piece, like it was a projectile, or is that like, does it have like a flow to it, like in a direction that indicates like it was a giant effect from one direction that took out the whole thing?
It looks almost like it's gonna be kind of hard to explain. I would kind of really want to. It looks as if it's a very like controlled, like focused, like beam.
Okay.
Like they were like right there, and it was like very like precise, like
Yeah.
a sniper shot.
Okay. Okay.
Does this pattern of attack stick out to me at all? Does it seem like the same laser beam that I called down from the ship that my dad let me?
No, definitely not.
Okay, not that precise then. Okay.
And these are. Is there a way to see if like these all point to a similar focal point? Like something landed here and destroyed everything in a 360-degree radius?
Make
Or
make
maybe
an
it's
Arcana or investigation check.
maybe it's multiple, or it's something with a lot of mobility. Investigation or Arcana?
Yes.
The same roll, but we're gonna do Arcana because I'm a wizard.
Or wizard.
21.
Okay, yeah, you kind of take a look, kind of getting a more in-depth idea of the kind of origin points of some of these attacks.
Mhm.
You get like the ice. You kind of get a general like origin point for it. Kind of as the ice spreads naturally, it kind of elongates into one kind of thin spike. You can kind of tell it probably came from that direction.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the northeast kind of pointing, like something was in that direction and hit it from that area.
Okay.
The acid, you can tell it was obviously aimed at this individual and then kind of waved over them as it hit them from behind. That's from a completely different direction. The same thing for the fire. It kind of damages a bit of vegetation past the tree, and it's from another. So they're all three from different directions.
So I have at least 3 separate entities, or we have one really bad one that moves really quickly. Okay. I'm sure Xavier can shed some light on that, looking for tracks.
Yeah. Did I find any tracks?
Well, no, Wuulfgragh. No one here is a driving boy.
Mr. Voltage, did I find any tracks on my roll, by the way?
You start looking around, Xavier. The only thing you can see as far as tracks are like wheel tracks. Very, very old footprints. Probably a day or two old. Nothing fresh.
Is there different size tracks? Did something land here and obviously leave imprints at any point, or it just kind of flew by?
Not that you can see.
So they never landed. Something just blew, from what I can tell, like a breath weapon and blew everything up and then flew off? Or several things, from what Rain's telling me?
Yeah, either that or something that just like doesn't leave tracks.
Like a flying
Something that's like
saucer.
stealthy enough to not leave tracks.
Just so I have an idea.
Whatever this is, it's good enough not to leave any kind of tracks behind, or it never touched the ground at all.
Yeah, because you know, Xavier, like you've been taught to hide your own tracks,
Yeah.
so it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Whatever we're dealing with here either never needed to touch the ground at all, or was smart enough to know to cover its tracks before it left.
Can I cast
I'm not
Sending
sure
on
which
Rock?
one's worse.
Ooh, like standing on rock.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. What do you say?
Hey, bitch. Where the fuck you at? Heard you skip town. I gotta feed you the 1-2-piece combo. If you ready to fight, respond with the code word.
Malik, you guys kind of hear Malik say this. I'm not sure exactly what's he doing. About 10, 15 seconds go by. And you're like, damn. No response. So you hear, I'm busy. What's up?
who are you talking to?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Very
For
suspicious.
the lady whose back was snapped, did we
You
find
don't wanna
anything
tell
on
us?
her at all?
Okay.
What's up? Sorry?
the lady, or any of these people actually, is there anything of note on them? Like any items in particular that would be of note?
Yeah, you kind of look over their stuff. They have all their stuff on them. Their gear. Some of them have like money pouches on them. Some of them have like weapons, armor.
No, like journals or anything.
No, nothing like that. But they
The
weren't like looted.
I assume I'll probably need to roll for this, but the way that you've described this, can I get a sense of like, so there was a bolt of like ice that's gone there and is shooting and is jutting out of the ground, and there's like an area that's like had like acid go across it. Can I get an idea of like how far up these came from? Because there would be like a line of trajectory, I would assume. Like you can see like, oh, the ice is jutting out this high, so they must have been up at this angle to
Okay.
shoot it. So like were they ground like not even like how high, just like were they ground level, or were they like clearly like
Okay.
big or in the air?
Make an investigation check for me. He's gonna be a little high for this.
You okay, Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah. 17.
A 17. It's hard to tell with the fire and the acid because
Yeah.
you're not sure how far it would go if it was here or how far it would go if it was here.
That
Kind of
makes
hard
sense,
to say that.
Oh,
With the ice, however, you do kind of pick up on that same kind of like thin, like point that it makes as it just sort of begins its like formation. Whatever made this was probably 10 feet tall, maybe a little higher.
Or the source of the direction was 10 feet up.
We might need to go back to the Adventurers Guild and ask them questions about this lady and what they were doing out here.
She was a merchant. The Adventurers Guild has nothing to do with her.
But why attack these people? What was she doing? If that Dragonborn
She
was
was,
with them,
I think the Dragonborn was, from what I understand.
maybe it's more information on that.
I
think
suppose
another
we should. Sorry, like, just to clarify, like, this is both in-game and kind of like to clarify, there was a Dragonborn that was missing, and these people reported the Dragonborn missing. The Dragonborn wasn't there with them.
So this Dragonborn was
Maybe.
traveling with them.
The Dragonborn that went missing that they have reported was previously traveling with them, but to our understanding, not right now.
No. So
Yeah.
someone came back from this attack and reported that they were attacked, and that, as far as they can tell, one of their allies, who was a Dragonborn, is
We
not
saw
there.
all of the bodies except this Dragonborn's body.
Yes. So this
Gotcha.
this
Okay.
Dragonborn was with this caravan as it was attacked.
Yeah.
As far as you're aware, as far as you're aware.
Okay, that's the part of timeline that I didn't understand. Yeah.
Wouldn't we need
I
to find the
don't-
person who put in the
I don't
job?
think they're gonna know anything more than we can see right now.
know what the next step is.
Xavier, do you know of any creatures that could have weapons like this at their disposal? Ice, acid, fire.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
Not all one creature, I would imagine, but multiple maybe. Anything that would band together with these different effects. And
I guess-
I don't know if I know anything about that either.
I guess in my studies of how creatures, I guess it would be more in the realm of like aberrations, maybe fiends for me at best, that I would know something about. So it's possible if it's one of those things I might know. But this seems like.
Yeah, you can definitely roll for it. Try to
What
see
would
if
you
you
like
know.
for me to roll?
You can roll a. This is going to be probably just a nature check.
A
Because
nature
you're
check.
not sure what it is, so you don't have like a baseline to go off of.
Gotcha. So I wouldn't have any idea if it's a fey, fiend, or undead at this point. So
Yeah, you have no idea.
okay, so
Could
I'm just
be.
gonna roll.
You
Yeah,
know.
it's just a straight old, good old fashioned nature roll to think about it for a hot second. For 12, because garbage rolling all the time. That's what I do.
Not 100% sure, unfortunately.
I honestly couldn't tell you, Ray. This is really outside the realm of my expertise,
So,
unfortunately. Let's see. I'm going to use an action and expend one ranger spell slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fays, fiends, or undeads are present within 1 mile of you, or within 6 if you are in your favorite terrain. I don't believe I am. So,
Okay.
that might
also,
Read
I'll
me,
detect a portal.
read me that list again.
Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. Present within 1 mile.
Oh, everything except the humanoid.
Interesting. We will come back then. Xavier.
Or oozes.
Okay.
What is a gelatinous cube that fucking tore this lady's spine in 17
Now
places?
also voltage for the day. I'll pop for a portal just see if there's one nearby. See, because then that would actually give me some insight if there was.
Yeah, no portals that you can look at.
Gotcha. He didn't think so, but just double check it. Just gotta look at it sometimes. Make sure you know how it is. Anyways.
We're gonna real quick, as you kind of extend your senses out, Xavier, to try to detect any of those creatures. Wuulfgragh. Your entire body is trembling. You are shaking where you stand. At first, you're not sure what it is, but eventually it hits you. This is fear. It is bled into every corner of your mind. This is not fear of your own design. Something is poisoning your heart. Something is placing this fear in you, Wuulfgragh. You hear your allies talking and see them walking around. The only thing you can think, the only thought that is clear in your mind is that you cannot be here. You're staring at a neon sign that is counting down to your death. You're staring down the barrel of a gun. Almost like how animals mark their territory with their scent, and other animals know to stay away if they value their life. It's taking every ounce of your willpower just to stand here. Whoever did this, or whatever did this, has marked this battlefield as theirs. And you are acutely aware you are not welcome. Mechanically, Wuulfgragh,
Yep.
you are under the frightened condition. You cannot be rendered immune to frighten, and spells and magical effects that cure the frightened condition automatically.
Dang.
does my
And
passive insight pick up on this? It's a 17?
Not hard to see the Wuulfgragh is just standing there. Where you guys originally were kind of grouped up, Wuulfgragh is not moving.
and so I don't know if you saw the surrounding like tree tops. Is there any damage to those? Like I'm trying to think like if something came down from the sky, would it have damaged the tops of the trees?
Yeah,
Like
not
like, you know,
hard to see, Wuulfgragh. The only tree that really has any damage is the one that's engulfed in flames.
Okay. All right.
Other than that, no like lords like breaking of treetops or anything like that.
Is he like facing us, or is he facing away from us, or?
He's
am I
kind of
doing the
looking at the carts.
1,000-mile stare.
Yeah, he's kind of facing the direction of the carts and where you all are, but he's just kind of like pointing down.
They'll approach cautiously. Anybody, are you okay?
We need to get out of here as fast as we can.
If you say so, yeah, sure.
Something does not feel right about this place. Now, go.
She's off.
I need to know where everybody is.
I know that I'm by Rain. Me and Rain were together right now.
And
Okay.
I'm probably examining the wagon that was covered in ice still.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
I'm
last
probably
thing
next to
Sirius
him
was doing
doing
was
my sense.
the
That's
ice.
the only solid magical effect that I can even look at to try and figure out what's going on.
I will stay within 30 feet of Wuulfgragh if I can kind of just do that thing where it's like, hey, let everyone know we're gonna go. But I
Okay.
want to stay within a vicinity of Wuulfgragh in case something happens. I do not want to let him out of my sight.
Okay. So we have Wuulfgragh and Pandora just kind of back, kind of behind that last cart, kind of where you guys sort of entered this scene.
I'm sorry, within 45 feet, because that is my speed, and I want to be able to make it to him in one turn if something happens.
Okay. Where are you other than that? Other than being near Wuulfgragh?
Just to the closest person, just to let them know that, to let the others know we're gonna go.
Cool,
Wuulfgragh
okay.
doesn't like this.
Gotcha. Okay. Sirius and Malik.
The last thing Sirius was looking at was the ice, so he'll be
Okay.
somewhere near that. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Probably the farthest back, like past Wuulfgragh and Pandora, because I kind of like shirked off to have my sending. I'm probably the farthest back from the last wagon.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What time of day is it? Volt, may I ask that real fast?
Like 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay. No reason to then. I'm good then. Just depending on the time, I might have done something differently than I'm doing, but I'm good.
Gotcha. Okay. I will come back to you, actually.
Oh no! I'm too young to die.
I think
Mm.
what's gonna happen.
Yes?
Ring a ding ding, motherfucker! You're right, Sam.
Yeah.
Okay. Xavier, you sort of put your senses out into the earth, just sort of divining any just natural magic and power that those types of creatures give off. And you do get a hit.
Gotcha.
What is the ability that you're using?
It's primeval awareness. It does not give me their number, and it does not give me the location. It just, yes, there is. It's within a mile.
And the
Okay.
type of creature that you.
And it's the type of creature, I think, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you can sense whether the following types of creatures are present. No, just the
Does
type.
not
It's just,
reveal the creature's location or number.
yeah, so.
It does reveal what kind of creature it is.
Okay. Xavier, I will.
Guys, at least it's not a humanoid. You know?
There you
Not a guy.
go.
Hey, listen, you hold on to whatever you need to, alright?
Look,
Hey, if it's an undead, it could just be just a guy still.
but
That's
hey,
a fair point, actually.
Fuck up.
But-
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, well,
Shut the fuck up.
alright, he's upset. Leave him be.
Let me dream.
Okay. Xavier, you kind of get this just sort of like kind of like this kind of like dot on your radar. At the same time, Rain, Xavier, and Cirrus, you all see a person. Just sort of walking down the road past the cart, sort of in the way that they were going. Everyone make the three of those make a perception check for him, please.
Why don't I notice this?
Would my perception of a passive possibly be able to be used in case I fudge the roll badly?
That's not how passive works.
No.
Okay. Also, never mind. Yeah, I'll just do it. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, 26,
26.
16,
23.
23. Okay. Not bad. I feel like track music is not working today. It's really annoying me.
Have you looped it?
I did. I'll try it again.
It's like M exclamation point loop, I think.
Okay. You three see an individual. A sort of dark-skinned man, a bit older. There's like the kind of like white, longer hair, the white mustache. There's like the small wrinkles to the skin. He's wearing pretty normal, just like kind of like leather armor. There's kind of one scar that kind of encompasses most of the kind of left side of his face, kind of going from the hairline down to like about where like the mouth would be. They just are sort of walking towards you at like a normal pace.
Oh, can I read their body language?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Thank you. Oh, hey, look at that. I got plus one on
What
this too.
species do they appear to be?
You don't see it.
Dirty 20.
What are you trying to ascertain?
Are they in an aggressive posture, a laid back posture, a I don't know posture? Are they leaning forward? Are they walking with their head down? You know, like what's the?
They're sort of like in on a 20. You do it a lot. There's definitely an aura of like assuredness, like someone walking through like the very like bad end of town with like $100 in their pocket and without a care in the world. Like there's no lack of confidence person. Their expression is sort of stoic, and they're just walking towards you all. They're looking around. They're not like stone-faced, staring at you. They're kind of looking around. They kind of look at the tree that's sort of burning still, even now. Just sort of one large flare, just sort of sending smoke into the sky. Kind of walk up and look at the tree. Kind of stop. Kind of look at the person that's sort of just like a black sort of husk at this point. Kind of look to the right at the other carts and continue walking. They're about 45 feet from you now at this point, Xavier.
Hello? Can we help you, sir? Were you part of this caravan by chance?
I asked his exam what he sees when he looks at this person.
You can. Yeah. You all see this individual here. I will put what you guys see in the NPC art.
I want you all to. God, alright.
What are you?
Alright. Alright.
Ooh.
Sassy. His waist is smashed.
That's concerning.
What's up with
The
the
real
eyes?
world.
I don't like that.
I'm glad to see he has normal eyes.
Yeah.
He just sort of.
What in the Colonel Sanders, motherfucker? I'll beat your ass, boy. What in the fucking
Not with
work
that
this
snatched ass
motherfucker?
waist.
I'll work this motherfucker. What? Give me, boy. You know, give me a bag of chicken, boy. I've had a I'm finna cook his ass.
Anyway,
We done?
You done?
Anyway, back to the
Hey.
serious moment.
I don't. Oh boy. I kind of just whispered as Harrison Rain. I felt the presence of a dragon within a mile of us, so just tread lightly.
Continue to walk forward.
Didn't answer my questions or anything either.
They kind of address you as you speak. They kind of meet your eye, and then just continue going.
this exam.
Kind of pull out the eye. It kind of
Just like palm it, and I'm not trying to make it like look. Just literally just like palm it, and then just like turn my hand next to my side ever so slightly.
Yeah, you pull it out and you point it at this individual. I will message you what you get.
Do I see them kind of dilly-dallying? I know I don't see the guy, but my friends.
You could probably hear me talking.
You
I'm talking pretty
see and
loud. I'm
hear,
kinda-
yeah, the party.
Shit. Oh, there's Pandora. I see them. Over there by those grape fields. Nice.
Guys, let's go. What are you doing?
I think we should go.
Yeah. We'll start to back up slowly if this guy will let us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just turn my body towards him and just do the old goblet. Oops. Just gonna have a good day, sir. No trouble. Yep. All right. Well, it's been a pleasure knowing you. At that point, I'm gonna just start running this way.
Okay. Yeah, Pandora, you see Xavier just like run past you.
What's going on?
Rain and Sirius, what are you guys doing?
We need to leave, Pandora.
I think Cirrus starts walking away, but he's gonna like just address the guy and just be like, "Hey there, just be careful. Something happened around here." And then
Yeah, he doesn't really make any kind of face. He does kind of acknowledge you again as you speak, but there's no response.
I'm gonna wait for the last of us to come through.
Yeah, Sirius, you start walking away. Rain, I assume you do the same because you're moving.
Yeah, just kind of like backing up. I want to keep him in my line of sight the whole time.
For sure. Yeah, he keeps his same linear path towards this first cart.
Let me know when I see him.
Eventually, Sirius, you can kind of move to where you want to go at this point because he's not like chasing you down.
Oh yeah, I think like literally just like meet up with where everybody else is.
Can someone
Yeah.
explain what the fuck is happening? Or are we just playing the quiet game all of a sudden?
Can
We need to
can
get out
I
of
just
here.
rocked
Big
up.
bro. There's a dragon around here within a mile of us right now, and that old man is giving me the weirdest feeling.
I've
He's
been
too
getting a feeling
comfortable. This doesn't bother him at all.
I've been getting a feeling since we got here. We need to leave. This is something left a mark here. We need to go now. It is not safe.
I'm gonna be honest too. I think we've gotten how we're gonna get here anyways. If we stay any longer, it just feels like we're asking for trouble.
So, am I able to move still?
Able to move, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start to kind of back away.
I
Okay.
have a question, Vol.
Hmm?
Which direction is back to town? Is it
This
this way here?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. I mean, just run me through, what's the
Can I see him?
plan here? Are we just heading back? Like, this is...
Yes. And probably after Xavier said there's a dragon in the area, I'm like shaking my head. I'm like, oh, heckin' swivel in the air.
Wuulfgragh.
He
Your
looks at you,
people are
he's
disappearing
terrified.
by the thousands.
He is terrified.
No one knows what the fuck is going on, and you have one chance to figure out something, and you're just gonna walk the fuck away.
Malik, when you see Wuulfgragh, he is terrified. Like you can like just see it in his soul.
Don't sit right with me, gang. This do not sit right
Pandora,
with me.
you do see this individual. They kind of come around the side of the cart, and you see them. They sort of kind of walk around the side of the cart, kind of turn their head to the left, and see this sort of like acid that's been kind of sort of spread on the ground that sort of encompassed this one individual. It is very coldly, just kind of assess it. No emotion crosses their face as they turn to their right and sort of kind of take a knee at this other cart and just begin kind of looking over the ice, doing a very similar inspection to that you are.
Do you know anything about what happened here?
I
Are you
would
willing-
like
Am I-
to make an insight check for the third time.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Am I able to see this individual?
Okay, what I'm trying to determine here is I'm trying to figure out what his intentions are in looking at these bodies and in approaching this scene. I know I can't just surmise such a thing, but like, is it? I don't really know. I guess just intention-wise and like why maybe surmise why he's not put off by this at all. Does he look experienced, seasoned, even?
For sure. Yeah, I was at a 23. I mean, it looks... I can't really emphasize enough the lack of, like, physical and facial cues that a regular person would give. There's a lack of, but you do see just from their actions, they seem to be investigating the scene. So it's reasonable to assume that this is the first time they're seeing it. Unless they're putting on some sort of facade for you all, which isn't very likely.
Does
Am
this
I-
look
am
like
I able to
someone
see
who
this
is
individual?
not used to being humanoid? Perhaps.
I wouldn't say so.
Okay. I will turn around and I'll be like, yeah, let's go.
That's I'm glad.
Wuulfgragh, you do see them.
Alright, do I get any vibes off of him? Or am I just too terrified to even...
I mean, you can make an insight check if you'd like.
Yeah, just want to see, like... I'm thinking, alright, I'm, like, hyper-aware in this case. Does, like, this individual spark anything, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I think with this
Insight
later.
is +1. Nope, I am too terrified.
Yeah, you sort of look, you kind of crane your head to get a look at this person, and just kind of by happenstance, you just kind of shift your focus to the tree, kind of behind him, and that's all you can think about.
Yeah,
I think we just back up
Yeah, let's
and
Yeah.
we can
Fuck that.
can
No, fuck that.
loiter.
No.
We're not leaving. I don't think we leave. I think
No,
we've
Fuck,
no,
seen
sorry,
we-
I'm not
them.
leaving.
we need to
We need
leave.
to see-
We need to leave.
Why?
Wuulfgragh, what's going on?
I don't know. But
I-
Is it just
something
instinct?
was here. It is not safe to be here. It marked this
Then
territory.
we need to figure
I-
out why.
I want to understand. I know this man looks suspicious. Are we worried that this is the man who did it? Because he doesn't seem like he's.
Let's sit around.
He
and
seems
we
like
can
he's
find
investigating
out.
like we are. That's
If-
yeah. We.
If he's investigating, it's reasonable to assume that he's going to question those who are here investigating as well. So let's hang around and see what he does. Perhaps he'll engage in conversation. Or he'll go somewhere. Maybe he sees something we don't.
I imagine he might say a lot of things we don't.
I'm just keeping my like a constant like I am this guy kind of deal, waiting for this dragon to show up.
I really wish I had to detect thoughts today.
This
Be a
might
good
be
one.
stupid.
Yeah, Wuulfgragh, you're kind of keeping your head on a swivel, kind of keep looking up. Pretty clear out today.
Go to the other side.
Can I go into this field over here?
Yeah.
I'm going.
Are you trying to be stealthy about this?
No, I'm just walking around in the field, probably eating blueberries off these bushes if there's any that are good.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Malik and look back at the guy. Like, do you just want to talk to him?
I'm finna fucking talk to him.
Yeah, let's just talk to him.
I'm gonna climb to the top of this ridge if I can. I want to have a visual sight on them,
I want to go with them as well.
however
Hello?
tall this ridge is.
Hey,
Okay.
Hey, Pandora.
Seriously, there as well?
Pandora. Good cop, bad cop. Good cop, bad cop. Good cop, bad cop. Good cop, bad cop.
Ring, you kind of take a position. Or again, are you doing this stealthily, or are you just walking?
Okay, we back up.
You bad cop.
No,
You
he
fight better than
knows.
me.
He knows
You
we're
can beat ass.
here.
I can't.
I'm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to be on a perch that I can overlook the allies without wagons in the way, because there's not a lot of line of sight for me.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'll just
For
be
sure.
up there.
You're just keeping like a general, just kind of 360 view.
I'll
or-
just stand up there and watch. Yeah,
Okay.
but down there I got nothing, so I might as well do something about it.
You know that scene in SpongeBob? Hey, my good man, rev up those fryers. That's what's gonna happen to us.
Rev up the
Fucking
fryers.
Yeet it out so quick.
Okay.
Hey,
Wuulfgragh, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to like not sprint out. Just trying to.
Just left poor Wuulfgragh alone. I didn't realize.
Yeah, it's like.
See.
Yeah.
Maybe
He's-
Circe
you know-
should stay with him.
I can see.
Maybe if Cirrus sees that Wuulfgragh's left alone, he's gonna stay with Wuulfgragh.
Okay.
Probably a good
What a
call.
guy! What a
Wolf-
guy!
Wuulfgragh, as your friends
Poor
kind of
guy.
as your friends kind of begin to disperse, going towards this individual, you it's like you're paralyzed from the waist down. You try to force yourself to take a step, and it's impossible.
Towards this individual?
Just moving forward.
general.
at all.
Okay.
Just towards the site, towards whatever happened. I will say, as your friends kind of begin to disperse and move around and kind of approach this individual, I will say at this point, approximately 10 minutes have gone by, Wuulfgragh,
Mm-hmm.
and you begin to steel yourself. Kind of keeping a watchful eye out. It's very obvious that no one in this area is threatening you at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Your friends kind of taking up tactical positions. You're no longer under the frightened condition.
Okay. Alright. I'll kinda
So you can move about freely.
alright. Yeah. I'll kinda try and steel myself with maul in hand and try and start probably backing up Pandora and Malik.
Okay. Yeah, serious. You kind of go back to kind of just kind of stay with Wuulfgragh, and he kind of takes like a big deep breath and just kind of like tightens his hands down on his maul and begins to take some slow, almost kind of like shuffling steps in the direction of the individual as well.
In those 10
Cirrus is gonna be
minutes,
very. Sorry.
could we have talked to him?
I'll say this is over 10 minutes of the entire time you've been here. You guys have been here for about 10 minutes now.
Yeah, not 10 minutes since you walked up.
Yeah, no. Since you guys arrived here, it's been about 10 minutes just investigating and moving around and just stuff like that.
Real quick, where the fuck is Xavier? It's like I'm playing Where's Waldo. Where the fuck?
He's in the field somewhere. He's right here.
Bushes.
He's right here. He rolled a high stealth check. He rolled a high stealth check.
It's like playing Where's Waldo, dude? Where the fuck
It's-
is he? I'm trying
it's
to
a
get back
goblin.
to positioning, and this motherfucker's jumping and dicking and diving around in the bushes.
The goblin in the bushes.
Well, while
Hey,
Wuulfgragh's
these
like calming
blueberries are really
down,
good. You guys should really try them. I'm telling you.
Go ahead, Sirius.
while Wuulfgrag's calming down, like Cirrus is just gonna be there, like, all right, talk me through it. To like being like the okay, like trying to talk you down, let you get it all out, like just
Pretty good.
just tell me, and he's probably getting nothing, but he's
Yeah.
that's what he's
Yeah,
doing.
Mark is kind of like sweating bullets still, but
Now, head on up
So
with them.
what
Okay.
does the guy do?
Yeah, so you guys kind of approach this individual. He's there, just kind of kneeling down to this cart, kind of running one of his hands. You see a lot of his like fingernails are kind of like cracked and dirty. Seems like this individual is definitely not unfamiliar with the road traveling. He just kind of runs a hand across the ice, the one long piece that begins to kind of thin down into a point. You see him kind of making the same conclusion that you all came to.
Do you know them?
He's kind of like looks kind of up, kind of just half turning his head. I'm sorry, what was that?
Do you know the people here who died?
No, I don't know them.
Well, we didn't introduce ourselves. My name is Malik. This is my associate. What was your name, sir?
Akril.
Spell that for me, please.
Akril. Akril.
Akril. Okay, sir. And what are you doing around here? I mean, if, we gotta admit, it's a weird sight. You're by yourself, coming up here. What's going on?
Same thing brings me that brought you. The disappearance of the Dragonborn, of course.
Okay.
Insight check.
Well,
Go ahead.
Am I close enough to hear him say that?
That's a natural one.
Yeah.
Never mind.
All right. If I'm close enough to hear him, I'll be like, how do you know about that? How did you learn?
Kind of looks past you, Pandora, at Wuulfgragh. There's kind of like a squint, like a. I'm researching it myself for a few months now.
what have you learned, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, obviously, we have a stake in it,
I see that. Yes, well, someone or something has been rounding up the Dragonborn for about 2 decades now. Seems to span the entire world, if not worlds plural. I've been unable to pinpoint where exactly they're going.
Okay.
Have you learned how they're being? Have you learned how they're being taken?
He kind of looks around this kind of ambush site and goes, "These sites are not unfamiliar when investigating a disappearance. Seems that they are blitz attacked, planned very thoughtfully." As he kind of looks down at the mud that was encased the wheel in ice.
That this has been happening across multiple worlds? Do you know if there are multiple people
I've
doing
not been
this?
able to confirm that, but it's happening all over this one.
Something that I wasn't able to get from my friend's description, the time between the attacks. Is it possible for them to travel that far between those times? So, like, if one was over the other end of the continent, but it was on, like, the next day or so, like,
I've been thinking
would
the
that
same
lead
thing
to...
myself. Naturally, there's magics that allow one to teleport from one place to another in an instant. Some creatures, if it's a creature, have maintained miraculous speeds. It's hard to say.
Hey, Crow.
Doesn't make sense.
This is gonna be a weird question. Why do you care? If you don't mind me asking. What's in it for you?
What reason does someone need, other than doing the right thing?
There's a lot of
So that's
things that happen, but why are you interested in this one specifically?
Most atrocities don't last 2 decades.
But a war can last generations. You know, you could also make the argument. I'm just trying to, just a bit confused, I guess.
Are you
That's
with the
all.
Adventurers Guild?
Not anymore.
Do you have any insight on how these Dragonborn are being tracked down before each attack?
I do not. It seems that whatever is doing this either roams around aimlessly until it finds one or can sense them. I'm not sure which is more disconcerting.
Do you know have you learned any information on if all of these attacks have been Dragonborn in the world and not in their own isolated communities?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. Have all of these attacks been on Dragonborn who aren't like in the safety of their own isolated communities?
Communities of just Dragonborn are not something I've come across, but it seems that other than the type of people it is going after, there's no correlation that I can tell.
You know,
Are they mostly roadside attacks? Do they happen in the middle of, like,
No.
cities, or...?
There was this very small city down south. I happened to come by it very early on in this investigation. The survivors tell a story of town being attacked by something too quick to see. Started picking off people of Dragonborn descent. When the town tried to rally support, turned on the town.
Speaking of Dragonborn descent, you also very interesting eyes.
As do you. There are many different types of people in this world. Rude questions are not always the best way to find the answer.
Just made a
What town was this?
I like you, Acro. What's your next step? What's your next plan? Obviously, this is a bust. Kind of got here too late, same as us.
Yes, I think so.
You travel alone?
I do.
Okay. Are you heading out anytime soon, or do you hope to? Do you think you can find any information on this wreckage, or?
He pulls out what looks like a long, like yellowed, kind of older, like scroll. Kind of sets it on the ground in like a dry spot, and kind of rolls it out. Probably 2 feet long, or like a foot, like in like height. Appears to be a map, and there are dozens of dots, which is like pinpoints.
Can I try to surmise how old the map is, by chance?
Yeah,
I don't know how to do that.
you can make a an intelligence check.
Are you able to sense the same terror that's been soaked into this territory?
18!
Probably a year old.
Okay.
Hey, Crow, if you don't mind, I think we're gonna be moving along now soon. But can I play you a song before you go? You know, you travel alone. You probably, don't get a lot of entertainment. Just something to remember us by.
He kind of has that parchment rolled out and is kind of tracing kind of with his middle finger kind of on the map, kind of finding where you all are and placing a dot. By all means. Kind of without looking up.
Cool. And take my lute out. I'm gonna sing a song. And using the Kenneth mandolin, I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on dude.
Okay. Sure. Well, let me pull up the Kenneth mandolin.
As an action to play the instrument and cast one of the following spells. Fly, invisibility, levitate, protection from evil and good, cure wounds, dispel magic. Once the instrument has been used to cast a spell, can't be used to cast that spell again until the next dawn.
Did he ever answer my question as well?
He was probably about to until this happened.
Thanks, Malik.
Be safe than sorry, brother.
Is it safe?
Well, I mean, if
First thing
you just
if
dispel
he's a
magic on it,
regular
like
guy, he's a regular guy, then I piss the regular guy off. Cool.
Hmm.
If it's not, then our bigger problems isn't about me casting the spell magic or not, gang. Let's be real.
Okay.
I mean, you could have also pissed off a friendly dragon. That is a thing that could have happened.
It is also
No
a thing
such
that could have
thing.
happened.
My name's Eldavid. No such thing as a friendly dragon.
Wrong
They all
campaign,
die.
wrong universe. Okay. How do you play this song of Dispel Magic?
I'm playing a song, kind of like with lyrics about like a wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm gonna throw in the fact that Xavier sensed not that Xavier sensed, but like in the song about like someone picking up that there's a dragon nearby. And it's stalking these motherfuckers, and then the dragon fucked up,
Okay.
and we all ate good that night.
Okay. What is everyone else doing as this happening? You have like this is like over like 6 or 8 seconds. This is a really quick thing. If
Yep.
anyone has any actions they want to do,
Just a bar. That's 16 bar.
yeah, I'm just trying to ask a
As
question.
soon as I see the pick of Malik's guitar start to go colorful, I'm running back into my blueberry bush.
okay. Okay.
I'm running into the
I just
blueberry
like
bush,
to
and
imagine
I'm
he
gonna
has
die
like
first.
bushels of blueberries. He's just
He's a little like wicker basket of blueberries.
And his face might also be like covered in blueberry slime right now. So
Yeah.
Okay.
For camouflage.
Got some war camouflage, just blueberry sauce.
All right, bring it back. Bring it back. You begin to kind of cast this, and there's that kind of that last second moment where you kind of imbue the song with magic. And as you begin to kind of play that strand, the hand on the map stops. And there is like a fraction of a head turn back, kind of over his shoulder at you. As you cast Dispel Magic. One hand kind of goes up like this, kind of the palm facing towards you, as this sort of almost like this sort of like clear, like static begins to just kind of shoot out of his hand at the mandolin,
Oh god.
casting counterspell.
Mm.
There's a weird moment of like silence as he kind of sighs. Kind of puts
Malik,
the
why did you
pen
do that?
on the map?
I liked him,
Roll.
but I just
Just
didn't
kind of
trust
rolls
him.
the map up. Still not facing you all. Kind of puts the map in his bag. Just kind of slowly turns.
Then Devin finds it suspicious.
Not nice to cast spells on people you just met.
It's also not nice to lie to people you just met, isn't it?
He did not lie.
Perhaps you all should leave.
I think that is a great idea. But before I leave, do you sense the terror that seeped into this land by whatever beast did this?
There's no response. You're not getting anything out of this guy at this point.
Let's go.
Can I insight check him one more time?
You can try.
I'm just trying to determine, like, if what he's given us right now is, like, you know, fuck you for casting a spell on me, or fuck you for coming really close to finding something out. Well, never mind, that's a 12.
Yeah, on a 12, he's like, it's I don't know how to tell. He's just telling you to leave.
Wuulfgragh is more than happy to leave.
That's it. Look at Malik, try to determine like what he's thinking.
Ooh.
I'm following your lead.
Like this. I'm gonna put it like this. Wuulfgragh, no shot to you, but shot to you. If you being too much of a bitch to save your own people, bro, you're bugging.
Does he say that
You're
out loud?
fucking
No.
bugging.
I don't think
No, I'm about to though. But no, you're bugging.
Wuulfgragh, is this not your problem too? I mean,
It is.
then why do you
Run
want
away,
to leave?
Wuulfgragh. Run away again, dude. Just fucking run away, because that's all you fucking do. Just go, dude. You know what? Krill, Acre, whatever the fuck your name is, dude. Maybe you almost had me. Almost got me.
Malik, are you saying that out loud?
He's saying that to
I'm
Aiko.
saying that out loud.
Can
Alright.
can I from my
Everything
glitches
out loud.
over here
Wuulfgragh
read this
is
guy's body
swinging his
language?
maul at your head.
Oh,
What the? I'm getting in the
You can
fucking.
try it.
I'm
Oh,
blocking
no.
that.
You can try it. You can try
the
it. No, you're
fuck?
not. You can try it.
Oh my god. What the fuck is your problem, Wuulfgragh?
Try it. I've been waiting for you to fuck up, Wuulfgragh. Try it. You about to get Marco jump started
Also,
up
you're
in this
like
bitch.
40 feet away.
You are
Oh.
also 40 feet away.
Yeah.
So are you just running up on him? Because if you are,
Well,
I'll
no, like,
all
I'll-
of that.
No, it's like
Punching you if you punch him.
it's like throughout that encounter, I was probably like up there, but
I'm grappling him if he tries to hit Malik. Like, I'm sure he'll land the hit, but like, I'm grappling him if I have to.
let's resolve one thing at a time. Wuulfgragh, make your attack if that's what you're going to do.
Yeah. I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just trying to like fuck you,
That's
dude.
a kill move to send a
There are
ball
probably
to
better
his head.
ways
Swing a
to do
ball at
that
his head.
than swing.
All right. Let me
Nobody get in
rephrase
the
it.
fucking way. Don't nobody get in the way. Let him do what he wants to
Yeah.
do. Don't nobody get in the way.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, sure, but that is a killing move.
All right.
Let's be rude.
I will. All right. Yeah. Let me
He
rephrase
can
it.
try, but he's not gonna kill me.
That's an attempt
Alright.
to kill, I would say.
I'm just trying to like, kind of like crack him over the head, be like, "Yo, fuck you, dude. You have no
Try
idea
it.
what the fuck you're talking about."
Try
You
it,
can
bitch.
swing
Try
at
it.
him. with
Yeah.
your fist. Yeah, you can do that.
All right. Yeah. Sure. I'll swing with my fist.
Roll attack.
Yep. I'm just plugging it in. Nope.
No. Fucking sidestep. Is that how you solve your problems, bitch? That's why Zigzag called you fucking weak. You can't even hit me. Now walk the fuck away. Go run with your tail between your legs again, bitch. Go.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
I
Wuulfgragh,
know
we're-
everything what I'm talking about.
We're
All
trying
right.
to help you.
Spineless. You're too spineless to fucking stand up. To this guy?
I'm not scared of him. There's something else was here.
Mm.
Maybe if you actually had a heart, you might be able to understand fear.
Maybe if you had a spine, you'd be able to stand and back up every word that comes out of your mouth. But you don't.
Based on what? Because I have a natural instinct to survive?
Survive.
At what cost?
Yes.
Is that why you left your girlfriend and your daughter? To survive. Is that why? For survival, right?
I
No.
left.
Because you're a coward and you're weak and you ran.
That is not what I
If
did.
you want to
Okay,
run,
enough!
run.
Enough! Christ! This isn't gonna solve anything.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Wuulfgragh, we're
Shut
trying
up.
to help you. We're trying to help you. What's wrong with you?
You got it. You got it, Wuulfgragh. You got it.
If
We
you
don't
wanna
know what we're
leave
talking
them,
about. I don't
fine,
know what
but
I'm
that's the
talking about.
end.
I don't know what I'm talking about. You got it, Wuulfgragh. Fuck this. I'm going back to town. Krill boy. flick Wuulfgragh off and I'm just walk fucking steaming back to town.
I'll go with Malik.
Okay.
Wuulfgragh, Malik is out of line, but we came running here as soon as you... Like, what did you expect? We came running to come and do this, and now you want to go? We need to find what's happening.
I'll kind of give a little bow to April, just sorry.
I'm telling you.
and just leave.
I'm telling you, something. There's an instinctual fear in every fiber of my being telling me I need to leave.
And are you
That
gonna
if I
follow
stay here,
that?
I will die.
You're trusting your instinct over us?
Yes.
I mean, sure you can, but
You do not. This is not something I can explain in words.
Two of us are.
Well, if we're gonna work as a group, probably gonna have to find a way to do that. Come on.
I think
Like
it's
we're
best you go for now.
Are you not coming with me? You want to leave.
I don't know what to do right now.
Gonna
What?
stay?
Huh?
I don't
I'm sorry,
know.
What?
Wuulfgragh, come with me.
Look,
Come on. We're
no,
going back.
no, I have no idea what to do.
Go.
I have no idea what to do.
Well, we're leaving because you asked us to.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck.
Just
Shit.
pick something and commit. That's
Yeah.
What are you doing, Wuulfgragh? You staying or you going?
I'm kind of. I look back at Akril. Is he already leaving?
Oh, he's there. He's still inspecting his first cart, kind of moving on to the acid.
Let's go.
He does kind of shoot a kind of side eye at you as you know what I'm talking about, but continues about his work.
Yeah. Let's just go. It's not safe here.
Come on, then.
Three of you, and then probably like a minute or like 5, probably head start. And then the second group behind them start to make your way back. City of Batesh. Leaving this ambush site and this strange individual to continue investigating. Wuulfgragh, you kind of walk back, mostly in silence. Sirius is there, but there's not a lot of conversation that happens over the next 5 hours as you just kind of make this march back. It's a hard thing to look down the barrel of a gun and be told that you're wrong when you fear. On the flip side, you do weigh the actions that you have taken together as a group and the quickness that everything was dropped to come to your aid based off of almost no information. It's a lot to think about. You all eventually arrive back to the city of Batesh. It is about, to say, 7 o'clock at night at this point. What do you all do?
Do we want to have this
Um,
talk now or later?
I'm slamming my fucking door like a fucking angsty teen, just slamming the door and fucking going to my room.
I think they both need time to calm down,
Later then.
but I did not
Dear.
like that at all. That was bullshit.
Tension. There's some tensions here that need to be resolved, that's for sure. But I think we didn't exactly learn nothing. We can ask more questions of the survivor. Maybe there's some things that Wuulfgragh didn't ask originally. We know that there was a town that was attacked. Surely there's
Well, that's
more
the
things
thing,
we can
though.
find out there.
We
I
can find
think-
out all we want, but if he doesn't want to pursue it, then what are we gonna do? Like, we can't do it alone.
Don't like being the drastic voice, but this is a problem. Sure, true. We can look into it. I think what we need to ask ourselves right now is if we want to help Wuulfgragh.
I mean, if he's going to turn on all of us so quickly, I don't know if it's in our best interest.
This is not the first time that he has been openly hostile to those trying to aid him.
Yeah.
Not
Question
even
for
within
me.
the same day.
I can't speak for all of you, but the question for me isn't so much whether I'm willing to help Wuulfgragh, it's whether Wuulfgragh is willing to be helped. I don't know that he is.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I hate this
Um,
guy. He's so.
I think Wuulfgragh needs to figure it out. We can't force him to do
If-
anything.
Here's the reality. If Wuulfgragh wants our help, I think he should probably say he's sorry for the way he's
Yeah.
treated Rain, the way he treated us in this moment. I have an idea, but there's no point in sharing it unless Wuulfgragh's really serious about wanting to get it done, and I think he's just trying to figure a lot of stuff out right now. So
I think
I've never seen him like that, you know, like he just throws solid. I'm not advocating for him, and I agree, Rain. I'm sorry. The way what he
It's
did,
one thing
you
to
know,
be
is
scared,
bullshit.
but to turn on your teammates, that's another thing.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. So
we
Uh,
can take a day,
Yeah.
gather what we know. Once we do that, we can figure out what our next step is, if there will be one.
I agree with that.
Okay.
I think we need to speak to him. He definitely doesn't know the words to describe. I can see he's prideful, and he knows that if he's scared, this needs to be something that's bigger than anybody else can possibly handle, because otherwise he would be able to handle it. Whereas, I don't think he's wrong. He needs help. He needs our help. But I don't know. Let's let him cool off.
Yeah.
What time of day is it when we get back? It's like evening.
7.
7.
I'm going to go to the hives.
Okay.
what?
I want to check it out.
The
Okay.
The
gotcha.
Byreal hives. Hives of Byreal.
Be real.
Be real.
Yes.
Be real.
I don't know what that is.
It's on the map.
It is on the map.
Oh.
It's number 15, actually.
Is that a-
Thank you.
is that a
14 and
big
15.
ass
13 and
tree?
Damn it!
14.
That one, yeah, whatever. It's the double number
Um,
thing.
We'll run that into this bit. Anything else anyone wants to do?
I don't even know. Come back to me.
I'd like to switch a spell, but I can't. Nah, I think we're all just kind of decompressing.
Probably go to
Okay.
bed.
Xavier, you kind of have this talk with the rest of the group. Kind of everyone's kind of splits apart. you head back out into the city. You head toward one of the gigantic trees, shooting up into the sky, almost as tall as the celestial stairway. You kind of make your way. Which one are you going to?
I want the big one.
14?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. You make your way to the top right. You kind of make your way in. You kind of get to the front, and it is barred. There's a sort of steel cage, sort of door that's sort of kind of ingrained into the wood.
Is there anybody in there?
You see a few people kind of walking around.
Did they look like way different than me? Is their like dress garb better than mine by a lot?
Make a perception check because it is kind of dark.
Fine. Please, dice, give me something nice. Yeah. Damn it. Nothing. Nope.
10.
All right. I go back to my room. I go to bed like a good little goblin, and I tuck myself in, and I don't read a bedtime story. The end.
Oh. Isn't Xavier like 35?
Shut up. Fuck you.
Can we just talk about it for a second?
No,
We
you are
can't.
reading the Wuulfgragh. We're done for the day.
If no one else is doing anything, I would maybe
Hey,
like
Alo.
a few hours later, maybe not too late, would like to check on Malik. Just knock knock.
Okay. Sure. 2 hours later, we'll say.
Sure.
Malifisa.
It's just me.
Do I have to put clothes on?
Well, at least cover up your extremities, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, so close. Okay. I'm opening the door, kind of putting a robe over. Not opening the door fully, just kind of holding crack.
I just wanted to check on you. I know it hasn't been very long, but I was worried.
I'm fine. Let me be clear. I'm good. I'm just not finna sit to the side. Guys, Pandora, are we supposed to just walk away? I'll grab Pandora. I've been waiting to talk to someone. Are we just supposed to walk away?
Just yelling.
Just fucking screaming.
I agree. I do.
Oh, I mean, now listen, I was roasting him. I was going off. That's on me. That's on me. But listen, somebody had to say it. Now, maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I am, but maybe I'm wrong. But someone had to say it.
I think you're right. Really, like, I don't
I'm
think
sorry, one more time? One more
I
time?
think you're right.
What, just one more time.
Come on.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Just making sure.
But with Wuulfgragh, I think he's someone who reacts before he thinks about what he's doing, you know? I just hope you're not personally hurt by him being a dumbass, you know?
No, Pandora, I'm gonna put it like this, and I'll say it. Probably, I got 3 more times saying this before I kind of just do something instead. This is the second time Wuulfgragh has thrown his strength at me. There's not gonna be a third time.
What does that mean?
Oh, it's okay.
Pretty good.
It's okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, just wanted to make sure you're okay.
I'm good. I'm great. Fantastic. I'm not the one y'all should be checking on. Listen, I know what I am, and I'm okay with that. Go check on the guy who doesn't know who he is.
You know, you say a lot of these types of things, so she's just gonna give you a hug.
Ew, ew, ew,
Just
ew,
take it.
ew. I'm palming your face, and I'm just no.
You
No.
needed it. Bye.
We're not there.
She's leaving.
Okay.
Then they go to bed.
Fucking snail that you threw salt on, just like. Meh. Okay. Anybody else?
If I may, I will long rest to change spells.
Yeah. Go ahead and
Yeah, I think I went to sleep today.
everyone can take a long rest.
I don't think I needed to. I'm all good.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Oh, it sure does.
Consequence.
Rip that mighty bong.
15, let's go!
Wow.
Get those high HP rolls out of the way.
Let's get in the fight right now. Let's go.
Let's go!
Guys, let's fucking go.
So what's on the agenda for today, everybody? Are we at breakfast? What's happening? I'm waiting for the DM. Patiently.
Are you?
Nope.
Are you ready for me?
Trying to. Sorry.
Yeah, you will say who is there, who shows up for like the kind of group breakfast.
I'll be there.
Cirrus is, as always, annoyingly the first one there.
You all kind of come down, and again, Malik, you kind of sigh as you see Cirrus there, just kind of like waiting at the table, like always.
And all the
Bro, we
placemats
gotta
are already
stop.
out.
All the plates are there.
Yeah, like
This
Everyone has a drink already.
Like, it's
I've
kind of
seen you go to
obnoxious.
bed at like 1 a.m. This can't be good for your body, bro. It can't.
I only need 4 hours.
That's just because you
That's
need
weird.
4 hours doesn't mean you shouldn't want more. It's okay. Neither time or
You
place.
even set the table. This is like a bar.
Do you not do that at bars?
Not really. No.
Okay.
Oh,
Well-
father.
Nice though, isn't it? Get to pretend we're somewhere nicer. It's good.
So what's the consensus? I don't think Wuulfgragh's here.
No, he's probably gonna show up pretty late to breakfast.
Leave him home.
Do we want to address yesterday first, or do we want to find a reason to get busy?
One more day.
I feel like Wuulfgragh has to come to us. Can't really force it out of him.
But we also can't just ignore it and pretend it didn't happen.
I don't think we have to do that either. If he wants to be a part of this team, he has to act like it.
Can we? Sorry. Let me pull on the reins here. Is this who we are? Because we've been moving for a little bit. You know what I mean? Are we a team?
I feel like we are.
Because I don't
Like
know
you
shit
guys?
about none of y'all. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no, that's fair.
What do you mean
That's
you don't
fair.
know nothing about me? I've told you a lot about me.
No, we found out things about you after we almost died.
I still told you myself. I didn't have to tell you just 'cause it happened.
Okay.
What do you mean?
To be fair, you haven't really told us much either.
Exactly.
That is fair. That do be fair. That do be fair. That do be fair. That do be fair.
We could have a drinking game tonight. Just turn it
Ooh,
into like
you
fun
guys
facts about
wouldn't
me.
do well. You guys wouldn't do well.
I've never
We're
tried.
just- That's like a professional. That's like Rock fighting a child. We don't want to do that.
Well, it's
That
not
already
like a
happened.
competitive drinking game. It's like you like you make an assumption about someone, and if it's true, they drink. If it's false, you drink, type of thing. You know.
Man, a pirate taught me that game. It was a good game. You know, I drank that with a pirate, or he swore up and down he wasn't a pirate, but
Not a pirate. Not a pirate.
Well, I mean, there's no pirates in this group, so.
Don't ask me where I learned that game from.
listen, y'all, I'll be the first to say it while Wuulfgragh's not here. I said this to Pandora last night. I know exactly what comes out of my mouth. And that's on me. That's on me. That's on me. I'll take that. But, however, we booked it 4.5 hours to solve a problem that's not ours. We chose to take that problem amongst ourselves because we assumed that that's what we should do in this group. Right? Am I wrong for thinking that we all assumed that?
No, that's actually kind of nice.
And
I
then-
wouldn't, because Wuulfgragh asked me to be honest with you.
Yeah, Wuulfgragh asked us to, and it didn't matter what the fuck we had planned for the rest of the day. It didn't matter what was going on. We went there because dude needed us, right?
Yeah.
That's
When
right.
Rain was fucking having a stroke, what did we do?
We took
We
him
got
to
together and put that
somebody.
motherfucker back together like a jigsaw puzzle. Because that's what
That
we
what
do,
happened?
right?
I think so.
My point is, you shouldn't have to ask. At least we shouldn't have to be at that point where it's a favor, it's a burden. You know, we did that for Wuulfgragh because we wanted to help him, right?
Yeah.
And then when we get there, the second we get there, maybe 10, 20 minutes later, he wants to turn tail and run?
And lay hands on us.
He's been very hostile with attempts to help.
I
The
told
other
Pandora
day-
this, and I'm telling you guys this. I got 2 more times saying this. Y'all saw the first time Wuulfgragh tried to assert his strength. This was the second time with me. Third time, none of y'all get in my way. I know that's kind of macabre over breakfast, so I apologize because, you know, this Cirrus, thank you for the placemats, Father. You know, I really do appreciate it. They're very nice. The doilies and, you know, the silverware is really fucking nice, dude. But yeah,
Silver.
Yes, the
I
other
don't
day
even know
whenever
where
I
I got it
was
from.
delving into his memories, he threatened upon me to try and keep my mouth shut about the things I saw. Nothing that was even relevant to what I was looking for, but he didn't even know what I saw, but it was enough that he felt necessary to threaten me, so it isn't targeted at you by any means.
for sure. Absolutely. I don't think
Don't
it's
know
a
if that
me
makes
thing. I
you-
don't think it's a you thing.
Don't makes it no if it makes you feel any better, but it's very broad in his aggression.
Listen, I hold no ill will towards Wuulfgragh. That's the truth of it. You know, what happened, happened. I said some shit. Motherfucker probably deserved to get slapped above my head. But at the end of the day, I'm not sorry for what I said to Wuulfgragh.
Or should you, I think. I think he needs to decide what, not even necessarily what his role is in working with everyone else, but what kind of person he might be going forward.
What does he want to get out of this exactly? Like, I don't really see why he's with us. If he's just gonna do this.
Can I bring up something interesting that I kind of thought of? When we met Wuulfgragh, he said that he was traveling to make money for his girlfriend, and child.
Yeah.
We've made over 10,000 gold. Has anyone seen him send money? Anywhere? To anyone?
No.
Hey, nephew, you being loud. I need you to raid. Raid.
No, I
Raid.
think it's important what he's saying. The
I
reality
don't.
is I think it's really at a head right now.
His
Does
life is
Wuulfgragh
his
want to be
life.
friends with us or not? Because right now I'm
His-
worried he's not my friend.
His reasons are his. I am starting to doubt that he is who he says he is. Or at least his motivations. He's been aggressive. Maybe he's lied.
We
If there's
really
a seed
don't
of.
know much.
We don't know anything. No, I think we need to address that. And granted, everyone has that past. Not everyone is comfortable sharing. I am a prime example of that. However, at no point would I want to make anyone doubt me with what I keep to myself. I doubt him, unfortunately. Which is why I brought up the money thing.
Father, what's your
What you
take on
said.
it? I know you've been talking to him lately.
I'm worried that that is Rain's take. As I had a conversation with Wuulfgragh that concerns me. I approached him. I was trying to find common ground, trying to find some way that we can get along to work better as a party. I asked him for details. I asked him for specifics about his family. I wanted to know his daughter's name, how old she was. He just kind of dodged the question and told me that he has a wife and daughter and that he wants to get back to them, which is information we already knew. That concerns me.
I really hate to defend him. Oh gosh, gods, I really hate to defend him. But I mean, amnesia's not out of the question, is it?
But I will say, having
He's
Honestly, the part of
lying.
having
part of
had
that
the
concerns me the
opportunity,
most.
I've had the opportunity to peek into his head.
Ooh.
I didn't see any blank pieces. Nothing that looked like it'd been scrubbed out necessarily. Granted, I wasn't looking for that, and I doubt he's gonna let me look again. But
We'll say
I didn't see anything immediately out of the notice, but it's possible I wasn't looking for it.
the part of that concerned me wasn't necessarily the idea that he could be lying, which maybe Rain is right about that. That is a piece that does maybe support that, but even just the idea of character concerns me. Wuulfgragh does. I feel like I want to help him though. I don't know. That's not me saying we should distance ourselves from Wuulfgragh. I think I really think he needs us. I think he doesn't want to need us though. But I think he does. That's my 2 cents anyway.
If I see Wuulfgragh approach the table for breakfast, I'm immediately casting Detect Thoughts as a preface.
Yep. Yeah, probably like I don't know how long this conversation is, but like near the end, he'll probably just kind of like walk down the stairs like, all right, shit, all right.
What
This
is
is gonna
Wuulfgrogh's demeanor?
exhausted, but not not contempt. Contempt isn't the right word. Just all right, like that like stature of all right. This can't be avoided any longer. Kind of, if that
I
makes
do
sense.
have a question. Does he look like he's visibly hungover?
No,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Rain,
be skimming,
you
yeah, I'll be
Rain,
skimming
you
the top at all times.
I'm gonna
check
excuse
plus.
myself for a moment.
Okay.
I want to. Well, he's down here with everyone else.
You're gonna leave.
I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna sneak up into Wuulfgragh's room.
Okay.
Sneak around later. You can come back to that. I don't care.
Hey. Well, first I'll make a stealth check.
Okay.
You're getting up from the table while he's coming to sit down.
He doesn't need to know. I'm not starting to be stealthy until I'm out of sight.
Why are you leaving? Where are you going?
I forgot something.
God damn it, Xavier. God damn it, Xavier.
Come on, Xavier.
God.
Okay, we'll come back to that. Yeah, Wuulfgragh, you come down. What's on your mind? What is the skim of detect thoughts get? Right.
Right, probably. So I'm trying to I'm trying to put myself in Wuulfgragh's head. I guess it's just kind of like all or nothing now. Just what needs to be said is going to be said.
What is on everyone else's mind? Because Rain does have access to it.
Pandora's like, this is the Pink Panther little theme.
Well, let's go down the list. I assume Rain, if there's anyone you want to skip, tell me.
Get my mind, nephew. You don't want to go in there. You don't want to get in there, bro.
I fully expect that everyone is immediate thought is Wuulfgragh and their immediate present thought of Wuulfgragh.
Does that differ for anybody? All right, we'll go on the list. Malik, what's on the top of your mind?
Booty and food. That's it. Right now I got food. Can I get booty tonight? That's it.
Okay. Pandora?
Mostly
shocker
just,
there.
I am gonna go up to Wuulfgragh's room, and I'm hoping I actually don't find anything, but I have to know.
This spell is so fun.
Okay, serious?
Cirrus is like, oh man, it's a full moon tonight. I better get worshipping.
Oh
No.
Fucking ass!
You
Oh my
jackass!
What a dick!
Came with the worship mood tonight.
You dickhead.
God.
No, Cirrus is I think like literally I think that is the first thing he sees when he sees Wuulfgragh is like he's looking at him like there's concern and there's definitely like what I said, like he's like definitely checking to see if he looks like he's hungover.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Xavier.
I guess it's really just is. I think he's still thinking about it yesterday. Is Akril a dragon? If so, is he following other dragons? That's exactly what he's thinking.
Okay. Cool.
When he looks at Wuulfgragh, that brings it up, and he's kind of like got his notebook in his hands like this, just kind of scribbling and kind of.
Okay.
Fun.
Wuulfgragh, you approach the table. Sit down.
All right. We need to have this discussion. There's no pushing it back. First, Malik, I'll be honest. I don't know if I'm sorry for swinging at you. Bringing my wife and child into that was a wound I never thought someone would inflict. I can see where you are coming from in the sense of wanting to leave.
Yeah.
I Let me put it this way. There have been 2 times in my life where I have almost died. The fear I felt from being in that place trumped whatever fears I had when I almost died. I do not know how or what it was, but it was an instinctual need to leave. And I know my actions were rash and unexplained. And I know it looks like I took advantage of what trust we had built up. And for that, I apologize.
What about the way you treated Rain, Malik, the rest of us, kinda, by association in a way? What about that?
Malik,
Wuulfgragh, I have a
again.
question.
Oh,
Why do you want to be strong? Or do you just happen to be strong? What is it? Which is it?
I need to be stronger
Or
for my family back home.
okay. Now, hopefully I don't get a swing over the side of my head for saying this. Wuulfgragh, with all of the respect in my heart, you use your strength like a bully.
I do.
Is that
That-
what you want from your wife and daughter? Is that what they want to see? You're getting stronger so you can bully those around you.
The way I grew up, that was the way we used our strength. But not
It's
against
fair.
my family.
Fair. Listen, I've been around guys like you my whole life. But the difference is, those guys, they knew what they were. They didn't pretend to be something they weren't. Now, if you're going to use your strength in the way you do it, fine. But call a spade, Wuulfgragh. I got no ill will towards you. Now, I'll put it like this. Like I told everyone else. Again. That's on me. That's on me. I'm not sorry. You know, I'm not, Wuulfgragh. We went out of our way to help you, brother. We
Mhm.
did. And I'm not going to apologize for saying what I said. Now, does that make it better or worse? That's on me. That's on me. I take what I said. But everything I said was not a rash decision. Every word, every syllable that came out of my mouth, I knew what I was saying to you. I'm gonna shut up. I said my 2 coppers. This is some good turkey sausage. Finna eat this. Go about town. The rest of y'all, have at it.
Yes. And yeah, so I can address Xavier. Rain. I am sorry for what I said. Again, there are just parts of sorry. Yeah.
He's dead.
Sorry. No. Yeah, they're just parts of my life that I don't want any of you all knowing for now.
Wuulfgragh, that's fine. We all have our histories. But you need to understand that we want to help. I think you know that we want to help, but you I, for one, can't speak for everyone else. Puts a bit of a sour taste in my mouth to offer help and be threatened in response into keeping my silence. Your history is yours. I would not disrespect you by sharing it without your permission. But to what Malik said, bully or not, you're not the safest to be around. Regardless of whether we want to or not.
And you're right.
I.
Go ahead.
No, you respond to him.
No,
Sorry.
yeah, just. You're right. I know I'm not the most safe to be around. I don't know how. Oh. 1 second.
Gotcha.
Background.
Sorry about that.
Okay, you're good, brother.
Yeah, no, just. I know I'm not the most safe to be around, and it's no excuse. I don't always know how to control it, and Lorraine, you're right. You have no right to trust me after the threats I made over something you might have learned.
Here's what I have for you, Wuulfgragh. We need to move forwards.
Yes.
So there's two things we need. We need to understand that from you, you're willing to move forward with us. Because if you're not, that's okay. Second thing is, we're setting these boundaries now, and you need to understand that that is what's happening. If you do threaten us, that's a boundary. You've explained that that's how you grew up. Okay, that's an understanding. Maybe that's how you thought that things were. You know what? That's okay. But now you understand. We've set this boundary. We can't have aggression towards each other. That's not gonna fly. If Malik says something that is aggressive, we can tell him, cool your jets. But we can't have somebody coming up and swinging. That's what we're putting forward now. Does that sound okay?
Yes. I will try.
I don't think any of us regret going with you to that wreck site. But I think we need to understand, and I think this goes for everyone, that there is a give and take to that implicit aid that we all provide for each other. I am not going to ask anyone to drop what they're doing to aid me without explaining or without trying to have some sort of communication. I'm a bit confused why you kept this from us in the first place. I don't really see a negative to everyone knowing that Dragonborns are dropping off the face of the world. It seems a very low risk thing to share.
Again, I have no explanation. Just I never knew how to broach the subject. I just didn't know. I know that's not an explanation, but it's
May I make an insight check? Are you bullshitting?
yeah, make an insight check.
Detect thoughts? Any errant thoughts crossing Wuulfgragh's mind
That's a 21 on the
that
insight
is
check.
different from his words?
Yeah. It's not so much that he's lying. He is telling the truth. He didn't know how to bring it up. It's just there's more he's worried about than just like he's telling the truth. Is just there's something more that's worrying him.
Hmm.
I think, if it's alright, I agree with what Sarah said, but on a personal level, Krog, either be my friend or don't, man. Like, don't be wishy-washy with me or with anybody else. It's not a good way to live. Anyways, I'll leave it to y'all for now. I have somewhere I want to go, so he kind of pushes back. Let's see. And he just kind of walks out of the room for now.
Okay.
Wuulfgragh, if there's one thing I want you to get from this conversation, it's not that your aggression is useful. We're not saying not to be aggressive. That's how you fight, that's how you are, and that is okay in moderation. The problem is with your pride, and when somebody hurts it. That's when you're dangerous. Keep that in mind. AJ, you can't keep doing this.
You can't keep doing this, man.
He's Father Wise.
Yeah.
But that's the father.
You're letting me play a high wisdom character. That's
Yeah,
me.
exactly.
You go to your full potential.
Well, we're gonna sit here and make out. Or we're gonna take shots. What's up? Cool. All hands
It's
in.
9 in the
Yay!
morning.
What I got to do anything? What I got to
Just-
do anything?
I
The
don't
sky
think
is
s-
purple. Oh,
What-
so now we're just saying things that don't make sense. Okay,
No.
cool. Shots.
Fine, realistic explanation. Scotch doesn't go with biscuits and gravy.
Kind of spitting. Kind of
Kind
spitting.
of spit.
But vodka does.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
Whatever you all have to say about me, don't just air it out now. And
I spent all my pee plastic yesterday, brother.
What I
Yes, you
think
did.
we need now is a goal. A distraction would do, but I think we need to have a goal, an immediate one. Are we
Wuulfgragh,
trying to
is
look
this something-
into this
Fuck.
problem of yours?
I forgot, guys. I talked to Rock. Sorry. Totally sit on mental now.
Dr. Rock?
This is not even a bit. This is not even a bit. I'm just smooth brain. Yeah, I talked to Rock. Customer 7.
and
He said he was busy, so he's alive.
That's good to know.
I mean,
That
Rock was
makes it
always
worse, though.
reclusive, wasn't he? I mean, now he owns
Yeah.
the thing. I guess he isn't so much anymore, but he used to be.
I mean, he's missing from there, and dude talking back saying he's busy.
He is considered missing by everyone else.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's true. True. But yeah, just something I figured I should put it out there. I totally forgot. My bad.
I suppose this is a question for you, Wuulfgragh. Do you want to continue this? There are some small leads that we can follow, but do you want to wait until there's another notice and pursue it then? This is... You brought this to our attention,
Yes.
and it does pertain to you. I'm worried that if we don't pursue this, one day we will wake up and you will be missing. So... We
For
really...
my family, I want to pursue this. And, Rain, on your detect thoughts, that is 100% the truth.
Does your family's names ever pop up in
Yes.
your head?
Yes,
Can you tell me?
I can. I will, DM you.
I love this spell.
Pretty good spell. Until someone realizes it and is upset about it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, so that entire time, we're gonna go to Pandora.
Put the Pink Panther music on, please.
Please.
Can I get the DJ
Mhm.
Pink Panther music?
Turn it
soundtrack?
up.
Or Mission
DJ,
Impossible.
If you
run it,
actually do,
please.
you're a fucking
DJ,
legend.
this is a request from Xavier. I would like to hear the song. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Is he gonna go?
Mm-hmm.
Coming. Oh, it's here. It's here.
Just quiet as fuck. You gotta turn it up.
It's coming.
I hear it.
There it is.
It's so quiet.
Yes, you just turn it up. I'll turn it up for the recording.
Alright. So, as everybody except for Malik sees Pandora leave, because everyone
What?
except for Malik has a 14 or higher passive perception, and where you kind of creep up the stairs.
This music is
Just because they see me leave does not mean they know what I'm doing.
For sure,
yeah.
but they do see, like,
Shut up.
I definitely would know.
you go up the stairs, you kind of turn the corner, you kind of pass Malik's room, you pass Sirius's room, pass Ray's room, pass your room, you get to Wuulfgragh's room, and you just open it.
Sure.
Okay, Wuulfgragh, is your door locked?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, door's locked.
Is there a window in that room?
Not in the door, not in
No,
the
I mean,
front
like,
door.
From like what I know about these rooms, do they have windows?
Oh yeah, sure. I'm outside, but like you're on the
When
second
I
floor.
first came into my room, was my window locked?
Yeah, they're locked by default.
Shit. Let me see. What do I got? What do I got? I'm not good at thieves' tools. I don't think I even have any. I can't break the door.
No,
You can.
you can probably.
I could force the window open. He wouldn't notice that.
Everyone else outside would.
That is true. Can I just...
Some burglar.
Fuck, I would have to go outside. Shit, this isn't gonna work. Never mind.
Some guard's gonna fucking
I
see
didn't
I'm
you.
sorry.
consider the fact that I didn't have these tools. Never
Good.
mind.
Okay. Oh, weird.
Fuck.
That was an exciting little side mission.
That was not exciting at all. That was a complete failure.
That was a 5-second cutscene from the high intensity conversation downstairs.
That was a sneak peek of our Thieves of the Golden Vault.
You know that
I'm
scene
just
of
gonna go in
Kronk
my
and New
room and
Groove where he's
hide.
coming down just.
Locked doors
Wait,
for
is
real.
my room next
Yeah.
to Wuulfgragh's room?
I'll say it's like a 1 over, sure.
I'm gonna lean out my window and just like peek.
Oh
See if
god.
the window's open.
It's not.
Is it like in an alleyway at least where there's nobody looking?
Sure, yeah.
Say no.
Sure.
No.
No, I'm not gonna do this. Sorry. This is stupid.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm
You
sure.
can.
Nah,
Hey,
I would get noticed
was-
immediately.
It was funny though, and that is
It
more
could have been.
funny
It
than
had
anything
potential.
else.
I
It
imagine
already is.
real time. It's this. It's like it's just fucking like awesome.
Not even trying for the key. It's just,
Just like
does it open? No.
This is just my
Well, fuck.
man.
that's my thievery today.
My attempted beanie.
I've expended all my resources.
Literally.
And
God.
Pandora doesn't have a lot to get through doors, unfortunately, except for a string, which isn't really applicable here.
Just
It's the consequences she doesn't want to deal with.
Yeah, I don't want the consequences.
That's
Oh god,
That's
now
right.
the music's so loud.
It is. Sorry, yeah, it is.
no, it's fine. Just had to turn it down on my end.
We'll just. I don't even know if we should retcon that. No.
No, Pandora comes back down. You guys notice her leave and come back. It's not uncommon.
It's whatever.
I'm the only one
just
that knows
pretend
what's
it
happened.
We'll pretend it doesn't fucking happen. We'll pretend.
Okay.
Pandora, did you
No.
get what you read up?
Do I know he's doing detect thoughts?
No, he's not diving deep, so there's no
Oh,
save
okay.
yet.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Just amused.
Okay. Just sits down.
All right.
Hmm.
What do you guys want to do?
That's a
Yeah,
good
I'm-
question.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, all right, just ask me anything at this point.
Do you want to solve the problem of your people disappearing?
Yes.
Let's stick with that and remember that that was what you wanted.
Yes.
Alright. Do we want to go back to the wreckage site? Do we want to investigate this acro dragon person?
Let me put my feelers around the Adventurers Guild. You said he used to be a member there. I didn't trust his
Yeah.
vibe. Here's why. I get it. You know, people don't like spells cast on them. I understand fully, but you ain't got nothing to hide. If there's nothing to dispel, nothing that I can dispel, why not let it go through?
You were up close to him, yeah?
Uh-huh.
She should have a visual marker that he's Adventurers Guild. Did you see one?
Did I see one?
He did say he
Well,
used to
he
be.
was
in
He
it.
said he
ex-Adventurers Guild.
used
He
to
said he
be.
used to be.
Used to.
He said he used to be. Yeah, because we asked him, are you part of the Adventurers Guild? And he was like, I used to be. So he probably wouldn't have one.
I think we definitely asked.
100%.
This is good.
But that's my thought. Is like, why, if you didn't have nothing to hide, why didn't you just let it go through? Right? Like, Rain, if you guys dispel magic on me, brother, what else you trying to dispel? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nothing else. You know, like, so that didn't sit right with me.
I am willing to believe him when he says that he's a third party also investigating, but I think we should
For
find
his own
out
reasons.
more about him.
Yes.
If they have more information, we can benefit.
Yeah.
Even if everything is on the up and up.
Okay, so you guys going to the Adventures Guild?
I will.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Anyone else doing anything else?
I will come back to me because I'm getting a snack right now.
Again, yeah. This is your last AMA. Hit me with your best shot, boys.
Good, brother.
All right.
Don't want to ask us that.
Think of something else.
Yeah.
What's
Wuulfgragh, what are you
Rain
doing?
thinking? Like, what's the look on Rain's face?
On my face?
Yeah. Like, after everything had been explained, everything had been said. Like,
I mean, I'm not gonna just tell you.
yeah, no, I know.
Roll a check, Wuulfgragh.
Yeah. Yep.
I love this because Sam doesn't know what you found out, does he?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Excellent. Excellent.
Nope.
The same
Blank slate.
steeled face of Rain
He's
doesn't give much
unreadable.
away.
I'm really quite readable, but
I really quite. Okay. Wuulfgragh, what are you doing as these three gentlemen depart for the Adventures Guild? At least these three.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably join them.
Okay. Xavier, what are you doing?
I want to go to the Hives of Biril.
Okay.
The
Gotcha.
other one, number 13.
The other one. 13, the one on the bottom?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. And Pandora, we're coming back to you?
Yes, come back to me.
Gotcha. Okay. We'll run the solo first. Yeah. Xavier, you make your way down to one of the hives of Burial, the large tree. This one is a little smaller, same height, but a little bit less like birth. It's a little less, little not as quite size around as the other one. You kind of go in. There's no steel bars. There's no really door. It's actually just an open. There's one like a large like curved hole that's like cut into like the bark of this tree. You kind of go in. It's one large. It looks like this giant like stone and metal flower. Very beautifully made. Probably like 25 feet tall. The stem and like the little like actual the main stem and the small little like outshoot stems are made of stone, and the petals and the actual leaves are made of metal, green and like purple metal for like the leaves and then the flower petals itself.
That's cool.
There are a lot of like cushions around it. You see if people just kind of like kneeling on the cushions and just kind of in like a silent prayer. You see this entire tree is hollowed out from the inside. As you look up, probably like 50 or 60 feet, and it just kind of goes into like you can't really make it out. You see some like stairwells and some small little like buildings that are kind of affixed to the inside of this ginormous, probably 500 foot tall tree.
Wow, this place is awesome. I guess he'll just sit on one of the cushions and just kind of take some quiet time. He just wants some quiet time. He doesn't know who he's trying to talk to. He's not trying to talk to nobody, but he's just kind of chilling, thinking about everything. Still kind of upset, but he's all right, you know. Like,
Sure. It is just in the beginning of fall in the Cinder Empire currently. So inside is a little. It's a little bit cooler, but being inside the tree does provide a little bit more warmth. So it's a very nice, like even temperature in here. It's pretty nice. You kind of stay there. How long do you stay?
probably just like an hour or two, and then I'll just go look for everybody else.
Okay. There was the. I know you said you were going to last time. I don't know if you still want to go to Monarch Forging.
Yeah, I want to go back there.
Cool. Okay. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I know you did mention that last time. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to see if he's there. Then yeah, I'll check it out.
Cool. We'll come back to you. We'll go to the 4, going to the Adventurers Guild. You guys go in. You see the same familiar, just like purple stoned and metal walled compound. The large training grounds. You go in. to the large skull kind of suspended from the ceiling, the same bar area, the same little cage that the mother, quote unquote, of the guild sits in. What do you all want to do?
We're silver ranked right now, right?
You guys are currently silver.
How do you guys, before we go in, how do you guys want to do this? Do you guys want to like divide and conquer? Or here's why I bring it up at all. Because if dude is shady, probably isn't going to be a good look for 4 motherfuckers to come in and all start asking about him, right?
True.
Now maybe that's just overthinking, but
I want to try and find the person who put up that missing persons in the first place.
I think I'll go with Wuulfgragh for that.
Do you want me to peek in their heads while you talk? You can try and lead a conversation. I might be able to see what happens.
bingo.
Yeah, we're dealing with portals.
I'll just turn around and kind of hide myself with Wuulfgragh's bulk.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like mingle about and not like just be like, do you know this fucking,
Do you know the Muffin Man?
do you know you're a monster.
I'm a monster. Here you are.
You are. No, I'm gonna
Dragonborn ruining my perfect plan.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, that works so bad. It's just Farquaad. The bad guy is just Farquaad. They just didn't
Hidden.
get you notices. He huffed and he puffed and he signed and he didn't you notice. No,
Bring
seriously,
it back.
I'm gonna mingle about. I'm gonna like start like first being like, hey fellas, hey ladies, what's going on? What's the new about blah? I'm not just trying to ask about old dude. I'm trying to get like any shit that's going on. But hopefully I can steer the conversation to be like, hey.
With him as well, we can try and make it out as a. We took a job. We have a record of it. He showed up. We don't want to step on a more higher-ranking adventurer's toes. Who is he, by the way?
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that fails,
first-
you could try asking the guild mother as well. Maybe she
Yeah,
will just give
for
you
sure,
the
exactly.
information.
We'll work our way up.
Maybe.
Cool. So you're just doing like the general populace first, and then if that fails,
Look,
going to her.
people say a lot of shit when they drop, brother.
That is
I mean,
depressing, Dasha. Okay.
Here.
First, I need a just charisma check from Malik.
Not one of
Let
those.
us see. I'm not too good at those.
Oof.
Yup. 7, brother. That's just how it works when I roll the die.
So that's
Can it be persuasion?
You're not trying to really persuade anyone of anything. You're just trying to like mingle and
Could
just
it be
kind of loosen some lips.
performance? Can
Sure.
I sing a John? I mean, it's 13.
Performance is
This
13.
better because I have expertise, but that's all I got. Roll the 2, guys. What do you want from me?
Killing me.
Nice. Okay. All right. Yeah, you kind of mingle around, and you're not sure if you're not talking to the right people, or if people just don't want to talk about that individual. But you don't get much.
What do I have? Do I have anything I can do?
Anyone else can try, because if you guys are separating.
I want to try something so stupid real quick.
Go ahead.
How long would you say? Oh, oops, I didn't mean to roll that. How long would you say I've?
Okay, I see
been
what's
here?
going on here. I see what's
Yup,
going on.
How long would you say I've been at this
I
table?
see what's going
How
on
long
here.
would you say I've been at this table? Go ahead. How long?
Tell me.
I mean, is it more than a minute?
Sure.
Cool. That's good to know. That's good to know. Shockingly, the actor fee, I can mimic the speech of another person by other creatures that you have heard for at least 1 minute. Here's the other thing. I've spoken to the mother for more than a minute, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna try this thing first. I'm going to try to, like, as I get up and kind of like, hey, y'all, fuck. I'm then going to try to throw my voice just to no one, maybe like a very highly densely area, not like a table of 3 motherfuckers with space in them, like a highly densely area, and start being like, oh, did you hear about what's his name? About Acrail? You hear about this dude? I mean, he's near in town, about half a day's ride away, yada, yada, yada. Just throw that shit out there and see what I get.
Interesting.
Okay. Make another performance check to see how well you can mingle your voice in.
Cool. So with the actor fee, I have advantage when trying to pass myself off as a different person.
So this is just how well you can throw your voice and place it in seamlessly. There'll be another check to see how well you can mimic the voice.
Okay.
Okay.
A 20.
Oh,
Good.
I got
So-
advantage. I got expertise in it.
nice.
So go and roll with advantage to see how well you can mimic Noldani's voice.
Please.
Nice. A
30.
30. Cool. You just kind of like toss your voice in. What do you say? How do you spark the conversation?
I'm just being like, I'm trying to mimic like multiple different people and like throw my voice in different places. Be like,
Okay.
like maybe like have a whole conversation with myself to see if like who will pick up and join the conversation or whose ears perk up, who like fucking turns. But I'm basically just saying, like, hey, there's this dude who used to be part of the adventuring guild. What's the story on him? Oh, I don't know. He looks like this. And then another voice will be like, oh, yeah, I spotted that guy. I mean, I hear there's like, I hear people are looking for him or whatever. Might pay for the information, yada, yada, yada. Anything that would get someone's interest.
Yeah. Okay. For sure. Yeah, you kind of throw your voice around. You start kind of just having this conversation with yourself. At one point, you kind of start having this conversation, and you see this one guy, old guy, probably like 55, pushing 60. Seems to be one of those like, for lack of a better term, like Master Roshi fighters with age comes grace. A very lithe, sort of kind of like using like the enemy's movements to like deflect their blows, kind of a thing. See, he's kind of eating this like his soup. And he goes,
Oh, man.
"Hey, girl, do you eat, girl?" He just kind of like waves it off and goes back to eating. Like he's like, "I misheard," and goes back to eating.
It's that brain. Get his ass. Jump in that brain. Jump in that brain.
You need
Good soup.
passing that.
Is there beef in here? This is good.
Bitch, push on this motherfucker. Push on this motherfucker.
I'm gonna fucking push on some random old man.
Just fucking Brain, listen to me. He knows the guy. What do you want? You want to talk to? You want me to go talk to him? He's an old guy, bro.
That's your job.
It's your job.
No, my job is to heal y'all. That's my job. In case
I thought that was Sirius's job.
do we need a play-by-play footage? Do we really need to have this conversation right now, right? Because we know it's not serious. We know if it's Sirius' job, he's getting fired. Let's call it what it is, okay?
But I'm here to defend himself.
Fine. I hate old people.
I am some more soup. I don't fucking care.
Hey, old timer. What type of soup is that?
Clam chowder.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I help you with something?
Yeah. What type of soup is that?
Beef, I think.
Beef. Oh my god, you like it? Do you like it?
It's pretty good.
You want another bowl?
I'm good. I'm all right.
You mind if I pull a seat here?
Sure, yeah. Free country.
Cool. What's your name, old timer? Is it really? Is it
Yeah,
really?
it's a monarchy.
Is it really?
That doesn't sound very free. Yeah.
That's a good point.
What was your name, old timer?
Lacrin.
Spell that for me.
Lakryn.
Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, forgive me if this comes across rude, my mans, but you must be somebody exquisite, because your people that get up in years, they don't really hang around here. So I just know you got stories to tell, right?
Yeah, well, you learn a thing or two.
Well, don't be modest, Laker. Don't be modest, man. Come on.
Hey, yes. You
What
pick
rank
up
you get
some
up to
tools of
before?
the trade.
Well, what rank you get up to before you retired?
He kind of pulls out like super like old man like a long like necklace. He like pulls it out underneath his shirt,
God.
and there's
Those dog tags.
there's a golden pendant on it.
Hey, look at that!
Because
Yeah.
I used to be platinum back in my prime.
The prime.
And he kind of keeps eating.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Lacrin. So you've been around the block, right?
I like to think I'm young considering.
Lacrin, what I say about being modest, man? Come on, Lacrin. Come on, man. Yeah. So you've been around the block, listen. I'm not gonna lie to you. Keep it for real, okay? Everyone I've talked to says you're the guy to meet. And I had to ask you your name.
They did?
I didn't want to assume. They said that you were the guy to talk to.
You guys said that?
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, Lacrin, here, right here. Hey.
See like three people looking, they're like, what the fuck?
Hey. Sorry. Hey, yeah. Everybody told me to come talk to you, Lacrin. They know that you've been around the block. They know that you got them tools of the trade, don't you?
I guess.
Or you got a little. Sorry, okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So, listen. I know you've been around. I know you've seen a lot of people, right? Can you tell me about like top 3 coolest people besides yourself, of course? That'd be cheating because you topped that list easy. Besides yourself, top 3 coolest people you've ever met. Go.
Well,
Not all at once.
let's see.
With a turn raid.
There was Mother Beldani. She's nice.
No,
She's
we
really
know
cool.
her. We know her. She's awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You don't care. Got it.
There's this interesting fellow. Went up pretty high. I can't remember his name though.
What do you look like?
Horned fella. Lots of armor. Cool sword. Really cool sword.
From the Bible.
Who's the third one?
Saw that.
Third one. Oh, well, I mean, he's like, he gets like the thought in his head and loses it immediately, and it's like, oh, duh. Wait, what? Because, there's always Acro. He.
Yeah, Acro. That's a unique name. Tell me about Acro.
Oh, an adventurer. It used to be. Before my time.
Oh, before your time, really?
Yeah.
Was he like active when you were young?
Oh, he was one of the. He was before my generation, I guess you could say. He was he was out of the game right around the time I started.
So he's been out for a while now.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Is he like, well, and I know this is kind of like a crass question, but you and I are friends. He's not
Nah.
human, is he? Yeah, Lakeland, come on. We're good friends.
I don't know. He struck me as one of them angel folk. That's the best I guess I got.
Okay. What did April do? What did he like to get into? Do you know anything like that?
Oh yeah, he was a scourge. He was good at his job, so I hear at least.
And what was his job as this scourge?
I mean, he was an adventurer. I mean, in the Adventurers Guild.
I mean, yeah.
One of the only like 24 people that made orichalcum.
Okay.
Oh, that's what that guy's name was. I remember now. Yeah, strong guy. Someone was just talking about him actually, and he kind of like.
Who was?
Someone was.
Is there anything in his thoughts that is less than scatterbrained as his words? Or is it...
Yeah, when he starts talking about orichalcum, and he goes, I remember the guy's name. The name that popped into his head is Caden.
Is what?
Caden.
Caden? This guy's brain is cooked like an egg.
Lacrin, I really don't give a fuck at this point. Thanks for your time. Appreciate you, man. You want another bowl of soup for the road, or you good?
I'm good.
Okay. I just get up, kind of put my seat in. I just walk out.
Okay.
I'll follow. Actually, because it got me something interesting last time, is there any errant thoughts in this place that don't belong to a body?
Fuck off. No.
Actually,
I leave.
Get one errant thought. It's Zigzag. I'm telling you to fuck off. That's
Yeah,
what
no,
it is.
yeah, that was to me.
Lovely.
I assumed.
Lovely.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything? Or Rain, you follow Malik outside.
Yeah.
I assume Cirrus and Pandora follow, or if there's anything else you just want to do in here.
oh no, me and Wuulfgragh were going to
Yeah.
go question the.
Yeah, we were gonna go try and find the guy who posted that initial
Gotcha.
help. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, you guys ask.
Sorry, Lacrin is older than Mother, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So if he was just getting into the business when dude was leaving, ain't no shot she gonna know about him, dude. Ain't no shot.
They don't know. Might be by reputation.
You do know that the Adventure Guild does keep records. Nevertheless, Wuulfgragh and Cirrus, you guys ask after this individual. They say he's currently resting. He's just been in just hysteria for the last day and a half since he's arrived back in the city. He's just locked in his room.
All right, and he's staying here.
He's saying he's at the Adventure Guild currently.
All right.
In one of the rooms, just not really eating or drinking, and not really talking, just sort of laying down.
Mm-hmm. Does she give us a room number?
No.
All right.
I don't think they'll be much use to us anyway. As far as you explained that you got basic information, right? They didn't. Yeah. We may be able to get something once they've calmed down, but I mean, I think if we go
It
up
could-
there
it
and try to
couldn't
break
hurt them,
down their
though.
door, that it's just gonna make them
Yeah,
more paranoid.
yeah. I just think it's important to try and get as much information from the closest individual to this party as we can.
Well, their head does say, probably wise to let them rest and let their mind heal itself a little bit.
If you could do us a favor and maybe once their heads right a little bit, we're staying at, what's the inn called we're staying at?
I believe you guys are staying at the
Keep in mind.
Paradise Oasis. Fuck off.
Yeah. Do you mind sending for sending for us at the Paradise Oasis? Just to let us know, and maybe we can get some more information.
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's that.
Rain and Mal, anything you guys want to do? Inside.
I'm probably just going head back to the inn.
Okay.
I was gonna go visit the Celestial Stairway and just see what it's all about.
Yeah, for sure.
We're not allowed up there.
Oh,
Just-
we're not?
You do approach the large set of stairs, probably 4 or 5 sets of stairs, kind of leading up in small increments. You kind of get to this area right about here, and you kind of making your way inside these inner walls. You are stopped by Crownsguard.
Can I get a sense of who's allowed in?
Probably dignitaries, royals, anyone that has business with the king is most likely allowed to enter. But some random tourist, which is essentially what you are, unfortunately, at this point.
No.
You can't. No one can just walk into the White House.
Okay, I didn't know that the whole area was royalty.
Yeah. Fortunately, just because this is all very sensitive stuff, it's kind of all held under the same umbrella of protection.
Alright. That's that then.
Okay. Anybody else?
Me at the thing. Me at the thing.
That's right.
That's
you
the
with the thing. Okay. Xavier, you go to Monarch Forging, but generally right across the street from the Adventurers Guild.
Huh.
You kind of make your way in. You see the same few people that kind of unfortunately turned you away the last time, saying that the owner of the shop is not in currently. This time, however, you approach. Sorry, girl.
It's okay. I'm just bitching. It's okay.
You kind of go in. You do see an individual that you did not see last time. You see one large individual, gray, sort of white, grayish skin, very rough, very, very tall, with one large trunk kind of protruding from their head. This is a Luxodon.
Loxodon, yeah!
See, he's kind of holding a few things kind of in his hands and is sort of maneuvering with a few tools. And he kind of looks up.
Hello.
Why?
Xavier. What's your name?
It's a pleasure, Xavier. What can I do for you?
I tried to get someone to make me some bolts out of these feathers that I got off of this really weird thing, and I also wanted to make some goggles out of its eyes. Can you help me with that? I know it's really weird. I'm kind of just walking in here. I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying.
Yeah, that was a lot. But yeah, we can try to do something. Put on, come on. What do you got? And he kind of motions this large counter in front of him.
Xavier will jump up there and like start putting stuff down in his bag. He just kind of sets it down, like, all right, these feathers right here, and he kind of puts the feathers from the thing or from the Mothman down, and then I have these two things, and he puts the big old eyeballs down. Obviously, if I was gonna make them into goggles, they need to get shaped and sized down because they're obviously they're way too big for my head right now.
He goes, oh, okay, yeah.
I obviously don't expect all this to happen quickly or right now, or may even be possible, but I'm trying something, so
Are you okay?
I'm worried that I might have just lost a friend, so I'm kind of stressed out. Sorry, it's bleeding
Yeah.
out a little. Yeah. Sorry about
It's
that.
okay.
I'll tuck it
It's
in.
okay. Everyone in my shop is very nice. You're a friend when you walk in the door. There's no need to worry.
If that's true, what's your name? Because I don't think you told me what it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so rude. My name's Janshai.
Genshai? How do I spell that?
Janshai.
I like you,
Oh.
Genshai. You're a nice guy.
I would kill for Genshai.
Shut up, you.
Well, so he kind of picks up the feathers, kind of like fans them out. Goes, arrows, oh.
Alright, well, crossbow bolts, he kind of like pulls out his crossbow.
Oh,
Probably right, but this size, preferably, yeah.
kind of takes the crossbow, kind of like with your permission, kind of like hesitates.
Yeah, go ahead.
And
It's
he
alright.
kind of like
Fine.
takes it. And you see like
Better out of these days, but
as soon as he sets it down, it's like in pieces. Like it's disassembled. Like the string has been undone. All the bolts have been like loosened. It's in like all of its different pieces. And he goes,
oh, it's incredible. I need to bring my friend Rain here. He would love to see what you just did right there. That was wow.
"Oh, that's a beautiful name."
Yeah, he's got a nice name. He's a nice guy. He said he's really cool tattoos. I better stop. That's his business.
Okay. And he kind of puts the crossbow back together. It's really quick, like he's done it 1,000 times. He kind of puts it together. Kind of takes a look at your bolts. He goes, "Oh, these are magical."
Yeah, I got some of those. Yeah, I've been buying them. They're expensive, damn it.
Kind of like
Great.
bends them and kind of like pokes the tip of the arrow a few times. He goes, "These are not bad." He kind of sets them down again. Well, these came from some sort of powerful creature. It seems like. Is that right?
Yeah, it was a while. I mean, it was something really awful. That was truly the stuff of nightmares, to be honest with you. I mean,
Oh, I'm sure you fought bravely. I'm sure you did. Okay, all right.
my
We
friends
kind
are
of.
better fighters than I am, but I try my best.
Oh, you're the one that got the stuff.
I mean, let's try. Kind of.
He kind of picks up the feathers and kind of picks up the eyes. He goes, "Hey, we'll see what we can do with these. Is the feathers for arrows and the eyes for goggles."
Yeah, just figured
Okay,
the way
okay.
that creature kind of observes stuff. That might be an interesting take to look through.
Okay. These aren't the freshest of materials.
Yeah, sorry, it's been a couple. It's been well, you were gone, and it's all right. It's no problem. You're out of town. I understand. You're a businessman. You got stuff to do. It's how it is.
I'll do what I can. See what I can do. If you don't mind leaving them with me, I can send one of my men to contact you when it's done. And then, depending on how fate decides this item turns out, we'll decide on the price then.
Seems pretty reasonable, and I appreciate your patronage.
And he goes, well, let me pay you for the materials. So just in case you decide not to buy the item that is forged from them, you're compensated in some way.
Now that's see, this is what I'm talking about, Judge. He's a businessman of class.
You do can. And he takes out a small pouch and hands it to you.
A little bit there.
There's 500 gold.
All right, I'll take that 500 gold. I'm staying at the Hold on, I just had it that I put 500 gold down and my brain turned off like a real goblin in real life. I'm staying at the Paradise Oasis. I might. My friends.
Fancy.
I really should go find out where my friends are, but I should be there. If not, I'll come by before I leave town and just be like, "Hey, I'll be back," in so many days or whatever.
Okay.
And then, if it's too long and you sell it, well, hey, you gave me the money for the materials, so I can't really be upset either,
Sure.
All right, well, have a good day, Jai.
You too. And Xavier, you said, right?
Yeah, that's me, little
All
goblin.
right,
That's
I'll
me.
commit it to memory.
He's gonna be my name. Holy shit! And he walks out and goes to look for his friends. I think he does say that out loud too, like an idiot.
As you kind of walk away, Kansai is just kind of like twirling one of the feathers and just kind of looking at it. He goes, "Oh, that's cold." Okay.
Did you see my message?
I did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, easy enough. Yeah, you go in. You're allowed in. Make an investigation check for me.
Okay. Investigation. I don't know. What's a +1? Only because of my luck stone, that's for sure. Yay. 8.
An 8, yeah. I mean, you look around. You're really not even sure what you're looking for. To be honest, I mean, you look. I mean, there's plenty of mentions of the curse. I mean, there's plenty of research done about it, but not anything any base to really go off of. There's not a lot you find that's like actionable, unfortunately.
Damn it. Okay.
You do learn that the archives do have contact with each other, though.
Oh. Like, even through other worlds? Or no?
You're not sure if they have archives on different planets, but at least on the archives on this continent, they do have contact with each other.
Like, I mostly mean like with other monasteries, not just necessarily.
No.
Okay.
No. So they only have contact with other archives of the continent.
Never mind. Fuck. All right. What's the date today?
Today it is the 13th of Para.
Oh, okay. When I get back to the inn, before going inside, I'm gonna actually send a sending with my stone again.
Okay.
Not sure if it's going through, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it matters.
Where are you doing this?
Just like outside, like somewhere kind of like off to the side, like outside the inn that we're staying in. Just kind of bring it up to my face and just looking up. Feeling really lost without you. Why did you separate us? It's because I was too weak to fight with you? Anyways, happy birthday, I guess. Just puts it away.
Okay.
Just go inside.
You went inside?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I will say when Pandora gets inside, Sirius is there waiting for Pandora.
Oh, hello. Hello, how are you?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What's up?
Are you good?
What kind of question is that?
I have noticed that you are covered in bruises that aren't from the Mothman. It's I think that may be too polite to say anything, but like, you're right?
I feel like if I say yes, you're gonna know I'm lying, so I'm going to say no.
Or it's say no because, like, we could talk about this.
I guess. I
Yeah.
guess. Okay. Fine. Alright.
Yeah.
Like right here in the doorway, or like, how does this
Let's
work? I
yeah.
don't know.
Look, how does this work? It's a conversation. Take me where you feel comfortable,
You're
and we
making
can
me
talk.
nervous, Darius.
I'm.
This guy.
Okay, let's go
Do
to
I-
the bar because I don't
Is there an
know if,
uncomfortable aura around me? Because I'm
No!
not getting it.
It's
Okay.
me. I'm.
Okay.
I don't know how to.
You want the silverware? I can try and find some.
No. Well, I've been going to the fighting pits, and like, they're saying this as they're like moving over to the bar, I guess. And like, kind of like without really like, not trying to like hide it, but also not trying to like be obvious, they do order a drink for the first time. So yes, fighting pits. Been going there a lot because I want to be strong. I want to be very strong because I keep going down, like in battle. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's really
Right.
fucking annoying, actually.
Right. You. I'm worried about saying this because I did put you in a situation where you did have to do it. You do run off on your own a little bit. And look, I accept that. Yes, I do have a hand in that. But do you think your strength is the problem? You seem like you can punch pretty hard.
Not hard enough. Not like my brother. Like he punches really hard. Not that he's like punched me. I mean, like we've sparred sometimes, but like kind of holds back. But I've seen him do some crazy shit, and I'm just trying to measure up, you know?
Do you miss sparring with your brother?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
It was fun. Sometimes we get into fights though, like actual fights.
I mean, that's siblings.
I only really got into this with Rain because he literally saw the memory, but I guess it feels kind of like it just keeps going like Pixis, and then something has to give. If it works for him, then it should also work for me. But it doesn't seem to be doing that.
I mean, that's because you're your own person, right?
Yes, technically.
Technically.
We both grew up the same way. We were both trained by the same people. We ate the same meals. We slept in the same places, and like, it's just, I don't understand how it ended up this way.
How it ended up what way? What?
I mean, when we were up in you know, like space, there something happened where we had to escape the ship we were on, and well, there was an escape pod, and then there was a monster. So what Pixis did was he shoved me in the escape pod, and he stayed behind to fight the monster. And the only way I can really justify it in my head is I wasn't strong enough to stay back and fight with him. He wanted me out of the way, I guess.
I mean, this isn't intended to speak ill of your brother, but like maybe he was in the wrong. Maybe it wasn't a failing on your part, but on his.
I just always thought we did everything together, and for that to be the only option, I just can't see him taking it, I guess.
Right.
Granted, he did say like he would find me, but it's been quite a few months now and I've gotten nothing. No matter how hard I try, I can't get any closer to finding him. I don't even know if he wants to be found, if he's still out there.
Is that what you're searching for doing this? I mean, it kind of feels like we're all searching for something.
Yeah,
You looking for him?
I am. I am looking for him. I kind of, in the first couple weeks, was just waiting for him to show up one day, but he never did. So now I've just got this sense that something's happened and I need to know, I need to be able to do something. But it feels like every avenue, I feel like every avenue keeps getting cut off.
Well, just know that, I mean, I'm willing, and I'm sure everybody else would be to help you do this.
Going to space is a big thing. I don't know if I could ask everyone that.
I mean, Xavier wants to anyway, and I don't know, I get the sense that Malik will think it's fun. Can't speak for everyone else, but
What about
I'm
you?
sure we can get them on board. I don't know where to even begin looking for what I'm searching for. I'm hoping that I will just find it a little bit.
Wow, that's incredibly vague.
Well,
Are you trying to be that vague?
no, that's okay. That's fair. I'm not trying to be vague. I'm looking. I've mentioned this before. I'm looking for some. I don't know how to a splinter group from
Right.
where I come from. There's my there needs to be a lot of explanation for me to kind of a lot of background story. Let's just say there's a splinter group from my church, and they kind of betrayed everyone. There was fighting, people died. It was bad. They went and they managed to escape, and I'm trying to find them. I wasn't sent to find them, but
You want to.
I do.
What will you do when you find them?
I was worried about that same question, but I spoke. This feels weird coming out of my mouth. Like I spoke to Alsham.
Oh,
What Alsham said to me was that maybe things aren't as they seem. So my genuine answer upon hearing that is, I will find out what's going on. I'm looking for them, and I will find out what happened.
So you
And
want
hopefully,
answers, right? And you think that will give
I
you
do.
answers?
I mean, finding him is my best case for answers. Honestly, finding him and the fact that I know that there's more going on to it, maybe I can head home, but part of the reason I left anyway is because there's bickering, there's infighting, there's even people that are devout can act in ways that are selfish and bureaucratic almost.
Happened. It really broke everyone up in your family.
Did. It really did. I lost someone dear to me.
Ooh.
My sister.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay. That's why I want the originally. There's a practice that we do that kind of it's how we pass them on to the next life, so to say, and we kind of stopped doing that because of this schism that happened, and I want her to be able to move on, and she can't unless I do this. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure it out because not only will peace with my people be a good thing for them generally, but also it would be nice to be able to put her to rest. I'm sorry to put a lot on you. That's
No,
you did ask.
you're a good person, Cirrus. At least I think.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I think you're a good person as well.
I've just been drinking a minute.
Yeah.
It's disgusting, but it seems like we all have some sort of sibling thing going on. I don't know about Wuulfgragh or Malin. Or Xavier, really. Well, I guess it's just me, you, and Rain. We have siblings, right? That's like half of us.
I
We've got some sort of sibling thing going on.
honestly don't know much about Rain. I didn't know that about him.
Either, like, he won't talk that much about it, but like, I feel like if I just ask the right questions, maybe he'll say something. But it's
The problem is knowing the right questions.
yeah, because like you can't be too pushy, but you also can't like act like you don't care at all.
But you can also tell that he loves to know everybody else's
He
information
does.
as well.
I
He's really
guarantee
happy
you,
about
him
it.
seeing that memory of mine, like that, like was like exhilarating to him. I'm sure. It was a pretty crazy memory. But you know, it's actually Pixis's birthday tomorrow.
Exorcist? Tomorrow. Well, that's...
I'm hoping that means something. I don't know.
Maybe it doesn't, but it's important to remember people.
Yeah.
I need you to know that Cirrus does not know that you are twins. He just knows you have a brother.
That is true. That is
Cirrus does
true.
not know.
So true. Jeez, what else was I gonna do? Do you want any? Do you drink? I don't drink.
He's been
This is my
he's been
first time.
drinking.
Oh, good.
Oh,
I didn't
the
say that.
first time ever?
Well, not my first time. This is like the first time I've drank it more than like once. But I tried it in my room. It was disgusting, whatever they had up there. But this isn't too bad. I don't know what this is. What is this? She like asks to the bartender.
Ale.
It's this is actually not too bad. Gulp, gulp, gulp.
Just goes to clean something. He's a fucking weirdo.
As,
Oh
if you
my
prefer, we can get you a whiskey and pilk.
Shut up, Ryan! That's Ryan, not Sirius!
That's Ryan talking.
God, you fucking animal.
I'm already taking it off my health points.
Oh my god. What is your sister's name? Because you know my brother's name. But maybe we can like, you know, I haven't really done a prayer in a long time for Awesome, but maybe that's something we can do sometime.
I would like that a lot. Her name's Anel.
Writing that down. How do you spell it?
Oh fuck. ENI. Look, I'll send it to you.
Resurrection.
Resurrection!
Yeah, what's your backstory?
Right? I flipped the tables on this bitch. Let's go.
Hey, I had the name on lock. I just didn't have the spelling.
God, Anil. Okay.
Okay.
You're right, though. You're right.
Okay. Guys, finish up here. Is there anything else anyone wants to do before we move on to the next day?
Yeah, I want to go talk to Rain. Hey, Rain, I met this guy. He's pretty good at dissembling stuff like you kind of like to do, and you should probably come meet him. His name is, I already forgot, and I'm like, because I was looking to see if I, like, heard from Pandora in our last conversation, her brother, that she was a twin. Nope, got nothing. Anyways.
Janshai.
Genshai, yeah, thank you. Sorry, I was just like I was like flipping pages like super fast. Like that. Anyways, yeah, gotcha. Anyways. Yeah, Genshai. And he's really cool. So you should probably meet him. He took the stuff, he's gonna make some stuff out of it, and if I like it, then I can buy it. I don't know.
I will keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's
I'd like to have a conversation at some point.
Where is everyone else when Sirius and Pandora are having their conversation?
Probably walking into the inn.
Let's go. Already drunk.
Monarch 4G, that's fair.
Yeah, I think
He's at Monarch
probably
4G.
Wuulfgragh would just kind of go to the place that, like I mentioned, then probably just head back.
Hello.
No, you had like half of a cup. Calm down.
Do you know how
Hello.
tiny I am?
Cowabummer.
What is that word? That's not even in your vocabulary.
I know exactly what he's referencing when he says Cowabummer, and that makes it a lot funnier.
Anyways, me and Sarah's had a really good conversation, and I'm in a much better mood now that I'm drunk. What is this
Yes.
again? Just like picks this up. What is this again, Sarah?
I think he said ale.
Ale. Tastes like piss, but I love it.
I will avoid the drink and just head to bed.
You're not getting any of this drink, so like you can try, but like I'll kick
As
your
he's
ass.
walking away.
As he's just not even interacting with you.
You're not gonna get any of it! Okay. Wuulfgragh is responsible. Continues his AA plan.
Man,
Yep.
you guys are great.
But I'm on like step 7 or whatever.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
something.
So yeah.
You already got past anger.
So it's getting there. But yeah, no,
You're
actually.
getting there.
Ooh. DM, I'm gonna just DM me something real quick.
What is everyone else doing?
I'm gonna go
Are we
talk
gonna
to
do our
Cirrus.
drinking game?
Okay.
Hey, Cirrus. Want to talk for a sec?
Yeah. What's up?
You asked me about my eye, and I thought about what you said. I only can think of one thing that it might have came from, and I don't really have a mom or anything like that as far as I know. Dad never really talked about it too much. I didn't really want to impress him on that, it's like, anyways, since children growing up in the Space Rangers isn't really a thing very much, it's totally unusual, honestly. Sometimes the person in charge of all of us, she would
What?
she would
Hold
she'd
on.
watch
Go
over
back to that.
me, and
One second. I'm taking a
well, her
picture.
eyes. Can you tell me what color my eye was? I just have a thought that like, because you saw it, right, Sarah? Because I obviously can't see my own eyes. Really, it's it just hurt, so I don't know what the heck.
Are you asking what your color your eyes were before, or what color your eye currently
When I did that
is?
weird thing, what color was my eye?
Uh,
I didn't get that.
hey, keen mind.
This guy.
Your eye
Keep
was
on.
blue. I don't know if I'm right about that.
You
He's
are.
like been eavesdropping
It was,
on.
it was like a sky blue, but like luminescent.
Keep on.
Or, yeah, keen mind.
But yeah, keep in mind. Anyways, right. So, her eyes were that color too. That's all I remember. Just her nice smiling face and those big sky blue eyes. I don't know if there's a connection or not yet, but it seems pretty obvious that there must be.
Right. Okay, that's. I'm glad you're telling me this. That's.
I mean, you're the first friend I ever had, and like that wasn't like also a brother in arms and all that good stuff. Like someone that wanted to be my friend just cause. So.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Dad said to be careful on the stone about using it too, so yeah, I'm gonna try to stop that from happening in the future, but sometimes.
And if it ever seems like it is gonna be something that's a problem, I am glad you've told me, and I feel like definitely as a group I feel like we do need to share a bit more. This is.
I agree.
I feel like we should.
Let's do a drinking game where we share all this information in a.
Pandora, where are you coming from?
That's just coming around, man.
He
just stumbles over
breaks through the
the trunk.
floorboards of the room, like she's like a cartoon character, like snaps through the floorboards of the room.
First time drinker, man.
Wild. But yeah, so I think you're right about that, to be honest, though, because maybe we wouldn't be so angry at each other sometimes if we just knew each other a little better.
Sorry.
I think communication's important, and there's maybe. I'm getting the idea from when people just kind of slip up and accidentally tell people information that they don't know, that people are just keeping things to themselves in like little like. And then it just. The only way anybody learns anything is when somebody accidentally says something in front of the whole group and realizes they haven't told everyone.
And I have a high wisdom. Jeez.
Which I think we should avoid doing that. Let's.
You know what? You're right.
Doing what?
We're gonna get everyone together right now. And he's like,
Right
and he
now.
just starts, and he
Let's
just kind of
go.
like stomps off in to go find everybody else,
Yeah.
starting with Malik.
We
Hey,
don't need
big bro.
Wuulfgragh in
Hey,
this because
big
Wuulfgragh's
bro.
not drinking, and we respect that.
Big bro. He's like getting the door.
He can be
You might
here.
be
He just
fucking,
doesn't.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
just no drinking. Yeah.
Hey, fucking, I'm sorry.
You fucking-
My bad.
Are you fucking? I'm sorry.
Shut the fuck up. I've already got the bottles.
How many people
Coming.
walk out of Malik's room?
Shame.
Shame. So
Hey,
who is
bro, come
who
on,
is
it's time
here?
to
Who
go
is
drinking.
participating?
Come on.
Me.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
I think all of us are.
It's called the share
Are you
information
Wuulfgragh?
game.
Well, I'm
Wuulfgragh,
probably not
maybe
gonna
not
be drinking
drink
alcohol, but I think I'll
but
be there.
We'll give him
Yeah.
a Kool-Aid. It's okay.
We'll give him a. No, I need to stop.
Pilk.
Say it,
No,
Ryan. Say it.
continue.
I
Say the
can't
word.
keep making Pilk canon.
Oh, stop.
I love you
Okay.
guys.
So everyone is here. Rain, are you here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're all playing.
We're all around the table. At this point, it's like
How
It's like
does this
midnight.
work? Are we going with my rules or are we doing something else?
Do you have rules?
I have rules.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Tell me these rules.
You make okay, so like one person makes an assumption about the next person next to them, and if they are correct, then you drink. If you are wrong, then you drink. Does that make any sense?
You said you drink twice, so is everyone just drinking?
No,
whole
the
time?
assumee drinks if you are correct about their assumption, about your assumption. I'm having such a hard time explaining this, and I'm sober.
Are you Danny drunk?
No!
This is method acting.
Are you sure?
No, why don't you start us off then?
Okay, I think. Let me look at my notes. Who's sitting next to me? Who's sitting next to me? Come on.
Why don't we just go pick?
Team
Why
on.
don't you just pick? Why don't you
Okay,
just
I'll
pick?
just pick. I pick you, Malik. I think, I'm going to assume that you are. God, how much is this meta knowledge? I assume that you have siblings. Don't know how many. Don't know, like, who you are to them if you're older or younger. But I feel like you have
God,
siblings.
is there a bird in here, bro? Is there a fucking bird in here? Wow, I mean,
I have a high insight.
wow,
It's
is there a
reasonable.
bird in here? High insight doesn't give you random fact, huh? What the fuck are you talking about?
Tell as someone who has siblings.
Oh, you can't.
We also were
Yeah.
literally just talking about siblings.
We were.
It is something fresh in the drunk mind.
Mm, sure, I'll drink.
Oh, okay, cool. Now you go.
I had no idea.
I have no fucking clue.
Oh, Pandora, you're a twin! Fuck off, dude. Suck a dick. Serious.
Yeah.
You got someone back home you love.
In what way?
Like,
Romantically,
The
no.
lover.
damn. Fuck. I suck at this game.
Malik drinks twice.
I mean, technically I win. Technically I win. You know, I'm drinking
Yeah.
both, so technically I guess I'm winning.
Now it's your turn, Sirius. Make an assumption about someone.
Oh, let's think.
It's a hard game sometimes.
Rain. I think you're running from something.
Man, I mean, who isn't?
Oh. Oh shit.
You don't need to elaborate, but I'm curious.
Yeah, we're all curious.
I figured. Let's just say I have a very controlling family,
Ooh.
and I outgrew that. Let's see here. What do I see? Xavier.
Okay.
Oh, that's why she was.
Honestly, you're pretty much an open book, and I don't really know that there's much that I would assume about you.
You got me pegged, brother.
This is a hard game.
It is. Because you have to say the things that you don't want to say out loud.
Let's see. You're an off-worlder. I think you have someone back home. Just
What do
out
you
of-
mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Like a lover, or like a sibling, or like a family member.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely have a family member back home if that's what you're talking about.
Is it?
Maybe we
think-
know about your dad.
That's what I figured. That's why I was like,
You
yeah,
have a dad? No.
definitely. Oh my god.
Actually, this is a genuine question. Are you all goblins? Your core.
Oh,
your
not
team?
at all. Not at all. I don't think there's actually any. How many other goblins are there?
Whoa.
Couple?
Whoa.
There's not too many of
Time
us,
out.
I guess, that are
We
goblins.
just broke the rules of the engagement, Mr. Delrain. You asking a question, getting information, you're not putting shit up. Nah, fam, that's not how this game works, bitch.
Ask me a question.
Pony
then.
up. You asked the question. I don't got a question. I don't
Okay,
know.
I
Someone
got a
pick.
question
Someone
then.
use my mulligan. Someone use my mulligan
I
already.
got you. I got it. It's fine. Sometimes I see you play with this thing on your finger. What's up with that?
I will unwrap it and I will just toss it into the middle of the table where it will levitate above the wood. Take a look.
Yeah, but well, how do I look?
All you have to do is grab it.
Pandora
Only one
touched it.
person can, and it'll
Pandora
shatter.
touched it first. Pandora
Yeah,
touched it
Pandora
first.
got it. Oh, well, that'll work.
I'm sorry.
Steve was like, what does it do? Pandora's like,
Just.
hey, I got mine. Please describe what Pandora sees.
It is kind of a first-person perspective, sitting at a very long, like a workbench. Spell book is off to the side. It's a lot of crafting, like fine crafting tools. So there's some like leather carving, wood carving, quills, inks. There is a like literally every toolkit that I'm proficient with, jeweler's kits, tinker's tools, everything. This is just a workstation. And then right above his workstation, there is a large window that looks out over a town. There's like a big thick tree off to the side that you can kind of see coming through the window.
What's like the general
I'm-
emotion?
I'm trying to think of how much. Like, is there sound? Is there
Some
smell?
memory?
Memory.
Anything that would be connected with a memory.
I think that there's muffled voices from somewhere else in the home. Just like there is sound somewhere. And then
Aw.
like something cooking maybe. That's all.
What's like the emotion I feel when I see this memory? Do I get that?
Peace.
That was really nice. What was that?
Really?
That
Grabs it.
it's gone.
It's gone,
It's
yes.
gone.
It's gone. I'm sorry.
God, you're
I've been
evil
seeing him
for
do
that.
that for like months. I had to know.
I didn't see ask.
They've just one
Jesus.
chance at feeling peace.
For the sake of it, because I broke the rules, I will encode thoughts 5 more times to each person so everyone can see it. Before I do it, before I do it a final time, wrap it back around my finger where it belongs. That is my home. My home, not my family home. My home.
Wow, that's a nice place. Huh.
It is.
Let's see. You asked me a question.
I feel like it's been a long time since
Nah, there's no one like that for me. At least not so far. Oftentimes in the core, people don't always live long enough for that to be possible. It's pretty common for people to lose their lives in the line of work that I do and grew up in, so no real time for a family. No real time to ask about mom to dad or whoever that person may have been, if there even was one, or if I just got picked up on the side of the road. I don't know. I gave too
We're gonna
much.
adopt you now, by the way, like officially.
It's a grown man.
He's 35 years old. It's a grown ass man.
Sorry, I have a
older
dad.
than you.
Well, we're now
alright.
all your dads, so live
No.
with it.
Hey, you're my dad. Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Continuing.
Wuulfgragh. Let's see. You're trying to find the strength to face the people you can't face back home. That's why you're seeking strength.
Passed out
So-
drunk.
No. So, wait, Xavier, repeat it again.
You're seeking strength, but not because you need to be strong enough to handle something, but it's strength to be able to face the people back home that you can't face right now.
Yeah, I think so. He'll drink, I don't know, probably like water or something.
Gotcha. Your turn.
Alright.
Got one option left.
Pandora.
Here we go.
I
You know nothing about me. Like literally.
this like bubbly airhead persona that you have is really a mask to hide some dark stuff that you can't. I don't know. I can't tell if it's just you're just that like airheaded and like dense, or if you're like trying to hide something.
That was rude.
Can I roll an insight check on Pandora?
I don't
Yeah.
But
God.
inaccurate.
She's like thinking really fucking hard now.
That was rude as hell.
That was
Damn.
that was
But
actually like
not
extremely
inaccurate.
rude, but like maybe not 100% incorrect.
Can't Xavier.
Pandora.
Xavier, you're just like,
this
oh.
dim?
My passive's like a 20, but it doesn't matter.
Nah, hell no.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, no,
13.
they're
Oh,
not
so-
trying to like be deceptive because they're fucking drunk right now.
Yeah.
But
Gotcha.
there's some degree of truth. Like maybe not like the darkest shit in the world, but like there's some like
Like you're using your overly like flamboyant and like outward persona to hide some deeper stuff.
yeah. No, no, that I feel like that has some degree of truth. It's more like an inner turmoil, I would say.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yep.
never see someone get dragged so hard in the span of 3
He's
seconds.
not even drunk, and
Wuulfgragh goes, so are you that much of a fucking idiot? Or like,
Well, no, not in like that sense,
it's
but
okay,
like
Seth.
I don't
We
know.
totally get it.
Alright,
I get
yeah,
what you were trying to say.
yeah,
to make him up was funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you want me to be quiet? Yeah. Yep.
Whoops.
Yeah. I'll talk.
Whoopsie.
All right. Yeah.
Gotcha,
Alright.
no worries, buddy.
You too. Good night.
That's a lot to dive into, so I don't feel like I will elaborate.
Is that up in your drinks or alcohol? Like this?
Yes.
Is that how you thought this game was gonna go?
No.
Okay.
It
What have we
sucks,
learned
doesn't
today?
it?
I've learned a lot about you guys.
Uh-huh.
A little bit, at least.
Uh-huh.
That was fun. I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries, bro. No worries. Anything else you guys want to do here?
Broken.
We're just trying to continue this thread of what's happening to Dragonborn tomorrow,
I guess so.
or going forward.
Actually, that's a good
Right.
question. So, what do you want to do, Wuulfgragh? Do you want
He's
to?
not here.
Well, fuck me. All right. Well,
So no, I am still here. I just need to talk quiet.
Oh, sweet.
do you want to do
Um,
this, Wuulfgragh, or not?
I do. Yes. I am worried that if we go to those scenes again, I'm going to freeze up.
Sometimes,
Well-
Wuulfgragh, you kind of have to overcome your instincts to do the right thing.
It is hard to overcome a biological instinct.
It's hard.
Have-
but it's not
Have you ever faced death? Have you ever almost died twice? And then face something even more terrifying than that?
Well, look at what we do for a living, brother.
I'm pretty close to it. If it weren't for rain, I probably
Let-
wouldn't be here.
Wuulfgragh, I don't know how to say this to you other than I quite literally enter extra-dimensional beings that kill people consistently for a living. What do you mean?
It's
Have
not
any of
easy.
you ever been on the brink of starving to death with no food and you're surrounded by the corpses of your former shipmates who have starved to death, and there is nothing you can do?
I've been hungry, Wuulfgragh. I know what that's like. Okay?
Then you
It's not
understand.
about being
I'm
scared to move forward. It's about moving back. If you can't move forward, fine, we'll carry your load for you. But don't drag us back. That's all that we're asking, Wuulfgragh. If we're gonna do this, that's how it goes.
all right.
We got your back.
I think in terms of next steps, if that's what we want to think about now, since it seems like that's what we're doing, to wait for the witness to be available so that we can speak to them. Maybe, we can sit along and wait, or we can see if there's anything else that we can do at the Adventurers Guild in the meantime, maybe. maybe they'll, hopefully not, but maybe there'll be another reported case and we'll be able to follow something that is equally as fresh. And I think that's maybe our best way forward. That sound right with everyone? Does anybody else have any other ideas?
I'm just glad to be here.
Thanks, Sam.
I would say that guy that was interested in their Acril. Do we learn anything? Does anyone know anything about that guy?
He's
Weird
been
that some-
around for years. He's not no normal dude. He's been
That
around.
struck me
for
as true.
Longer than Mother has been there. There's this old guy I talked to, Lacrin. He's like gotta be pushing 80s, 90s. And when he was getting into the game, Acro was coming out of it.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure that he was the dragon I sensed. I'm not, 100%, but he had a vibe where we were not a concern to him. We were just things that were there, and he was just there. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't much matter now, though, until we cross paths with dude again.
Another
Yeah.
thought has just crossed my mind. We don't know for certain whether it doesn't seem like it, but some caution is warranted in case he is the person who is doing it. And he has seen Wuulfgragh now. So I think Wuulfgragh should stay in a room with somebody else, just in case. Oh,
I'm not really
are we
sure
doing...
that he was a source, but Zigzam did. The word that popped to him said dominate. He said dominate.
Dominance.
Dominance.
Interesting word.
That would certainly track with the idea that it is a dragon.
Definitely.
About as dominating as you can get.
We've got 5 clues that suggest so far he's definitely a dragon.
Yeah,
Short from just outright asking.
Right.
We can't really do anything with that information. But,
Well, that's
really-
right. Yes.
Other than exercise more caution than otherwise.
But if we operate under the assumption, right, that he is a dragon, why would a dragon be so interested in a scene like this if not chasing other dragons or other beings it considers equal? If the word dominance is what was in its mind, could he be chasing his own kin in an attempt to dominate? I don't know. Just a question in my mind right now.
That was the word that Zigzam gave me, and
I assume Cirrus wouldn't, but on the off chance that he does, what does Cirrus know about dragons?
Roll an Arcana check.
Cool. Love that.
How much?
No, it's not many of them where he's from.
No. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's... I don't know...
what does anyone know about dragons?
Everyone roll an Arcana check.
That would be like to play this game.
Nope.
15.
21!
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, Rain and Xavier, you guys kind of both get this. Dragons, they come in a lot of different forms. There are dozens and dozens of different types. Mixtures of different types, anomalies, like one-of-a-kind dragons that have formed due to some magic or shifting of planes. But the one thing they all really share is that they are the apex of all creatures in existence. If you were to round up all of the strongest creatures, most of them are going to be dragons, or of some draconic descent. There are at least as far as you can tell, rarely seen here in the Cinder Empire. For what reason, you're not sure. But you have noticed a severe lack of anything draconic in nature since you've been here.
A lot of questions. Not a lot of answers yet.
We'll find them tomorrow. I'm tired.
At this point, yeah, we can't rule it out that he has something to do with it, which
He's
is
10,000%
which
a
is my
dragon.
main point. I mean, yeah, but even if
10,000%.
he
Let's
is,
bring up the point
Yeah.
that I was just thinking about it. There's not many dragons around here. I mean, I know I haven't been here on this planet very long, let alone this, kingdom, but no one's talked about it in any tavern we've ever went through. The words on the street, the people that have just been around. Have you ever seen it? Has there been a quest at the guild for a dragon? Is that not weird?
We're probably not high enough to rank.
It's true. We can only see up to a certain point, but couldn't you at least see it? Look at the board and see what's there for everybody, that's above you.
Certainly good.
Yeah. So, I'm just saying, I mean, at least when I stood there and stared at it, I didn't see anything about any dragons anywhere. At least in this kingdom.
I will
That's
say, back in I think maybe the first or second session, you guys were at an adventurers guild, and you did see a quest to slay a white dragon in the mountain range that divides the empire and the dynasty.
Rather than, right on the border, which
That
really
was on the border.
that is kind of contested territory, anyways. But in this kingdom, they don't talk about dragons. I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, maybe that would explain disguise. I don't know. But
Is there any sort of founding myth or anything that connects dragons to Dragonborn? That would imply that
Make a history check.
we need something that's of draconic, but that's a fucking pain in the ass. Let's just take Dragonborn.
Sure, yeah, make a history check. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe.
Do you know that one of the depictions of Acor, one of the prime 3 deities, one of his depictions is that of this dragon made of water and sea foam? There is a bit of minor lore that his blood, when they were making the world and making all of existence, his blood is what made the first dragon.
Okay. Not a whole lot to go on that would connect. Maybe that dragons are the target, but certainly not outruled considering we met one. But I think you all can figure out who gets to sleep with our Dragonborn. I'm gonna go to bed in my room by myself.
I will
You're
stay
not
with
sleeping with me.
Wuulfgragh.
There's too many people in my room enough.
Wuulfgragh, look, you can just stay with me. It's fine. Good.
All
good
right,
job,
so everyone goes to their rooms. Cirrus and Wuulfgragh doubling up. Malik and all of his friends quintupling up.
Quintupling.
And all his friends.
Yeah.
All of his
groupies.
friends.
It's his groupies. His band
Yeah.
groupies.
Yeah.
I gotta
They're
get
all
more to
playing
girlfriend,
chess.
man. I gotta get more to girlfriend. I need another imp for more. I gotta hook him up with another imp.
You make him turn around in the corner.
Yeah, he disappears, bro. Fucking does his own thing. He's fucking causing mischief in the tavern. You know not to get into the bedroom.
Okay,
Just throw him out the window
It's
at
gotta be
10
like
o'clock
trapped
p.m.
or
every
whatever.
night.
so From here on out, you have a few things that lay ahead of you. You have the continued disappearance of the Dragonborn race. To what end, you're not really aware. You have this individual who, by all evidence that you have, points to being a dragon. The only dragon that you have met up until this point. That seems to have some connection to the disappearance. You do still have a potential road talking with the king, the person who sits in the seat of fire, as you are still currently residing in the capital. You have the Adventurers Guild, working with them, raising your ranks, and hopefully getting some sort of influence with a higher rank. But whatever path you choose will be next. We're going to end session there.
Next time.
On Dragon Ball.
And yesterday you made it sounded like we were gonna get our teeth kicked in.
You guys didn't try to fight him.
That's true.
I really thought you were. I really thought someone was going to be a dumbass. But no
We
one.
were all practicing so much restraint.
Mm-hmm.
I almost detected thoughts, and I was like, "What's on the top of your head?" But I was like, "He's gonna know. It's gonna piss him off." And
He's gonna know.
Yeah, we wouldn't
So-
want to do anything that piss him off.
You guys.
Here's my thing. I saw battle map and I was like, here, this is gonna go one of two ways.
Uh-huh.
I see a battle map. There, I'm in the battle map. As DM,
It's a
you don't
map.
prep a battle map unless you're ready to use
It's a
that
map.
bitch.
It's a map.
That's nah. You don't prep a map unless you're ready to use that bitch.
I prepped
That's
that
a
just in
fact.
case because I know you guys.
Because you're ready to use that shit. That's what I'm saying. So I saw it. I was
No.
like, listen.
As a DM, I love to prep a map so that people are expecting a fight, but it's really just there for spatial awareness. That's my favorite